hit them once and go ham on them one time, because otherwise they like the back and forth. When you ignore
Yeah,
them,
they
play this
love
through
it.
the
That's
mind
why
games.
I don't like talking about these fucking fags because all they do is keep it going.
You hit.
Hey, we're live.
Huh?
Oh,
Whatever.
dude.
What? When did that happen?
Hey, you don't give a fuck out? She's gone. Say I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Like, who cares about these
just
fags?
don't
Let's talk
give
about
a
the
fuck.
fucking Game Awards. Doesn't matter what we say. You guys are always gonna be fucking fags. Who cares?
All right. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Rick 27. We back again with another podcast. Of course, it's another podcast I did this week. And if we doing more than one podcast on this channel, a week, that means that something special happened. It was a special event. Of course, they got the Game of the Year awards that just happened yesterday, and we're gonna talk about that and give our thoughts and opinions, how we feel about it, and we're gonna cry about it because I'm pretty sure most of us didn't like the results. And I guess another topic I want to talk about is I want to settle this little drama that's going on with the Nintendo fan base because there's just been a lot of shade that's been thrown everybody's way. Shade throwing my way, shade throwing Levelheads, Mr. T, Shadow Fox, like everybody, active gamer life, whatever. I know a lot of us don't really care about. I'm not going to pinpoint them out. Some of them, but it's just to a point. It's just to a point that we all Nintendo fans. That's one thing that we have in common. We like Nintendo, we do, but it just doesn't make sense for us to fight over stupid shit, man. Just we can all agree that the Wii U was a mass failure. It was a mass failure. Let's just don't just sit up here and call each other names and making all these response videos. You know what I'm saying? How stupid you are. You're an idiot. You're a faggot. All this stuff. I'm hearing all this stuff that's going on, man. That's why I like to listen to a Levelhead, because he has a level head and he's more of a neutral guy. And I watched his podcast and he had Shadow Fox and he had Mr. T on there. And I thought it was gonna get a little out of hand, but it was actually respectful. And I like that. I like how everybody came to even terms. I like how everybody actually listened and hear everybody's view about it. And even though sometimes, or a lot of times, I do not agree with Shadow Fox, but he actually made a couple of valid points. But the main issue about this is that even though we don't agree with each other all the time, but we have to respect each other enough to agree to disagree. That's basically what I'm coming from. So I want to touch on that first before we get to the meat and potatoes of this podcast. And before we talk about that, we're going to introduce ourselves and we're going to talk about what we've been playing. Let's go and start with you, Alex. I guess do your intro.
All right, what's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here, and we're back for an emergency podcast about the Game Awards. Emergency podcast! And apparently, we're talking about the Nintendo fan base again. I just don't care at this point because they're just wrong.
No, it's not that I'm trying to throw shade. I don't want to throw shade. I'm getting people saying we're throwing shade over there. They throwing shade. Like I'm just trying to sell this.
I want to make this very clear. I don't give a fuck what these people are saying. They don't matter. They're wrong about the Wii U. It's a failure. It's always going to be a failure in the record books for the history of the world forever, okay? They have to come to terms with it. They're going to eventually move on to the Switch with the rest of us, and then they're going to finally be happy. They're going to get the ports, even though they're saying they're not, because they're going to get the achievements and the new features on the ports, and they're going to love it, and then they're going to suck on Crow. That's all it is.
Damn, okay, thank you, man.
God, I'm tired of talking about these people. They're crazy.
Oh, I'm not. No. That's not the point. I'm not trying to. I don't want to throw no shade, nobody. I'm just trying to squash this shit. That's the purpose of it. I want to squash it. Let's go with you all day.
He's muted.
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, what's good, everybody? It's your boy all day, the pettiest motherfucker with an Ethernet cable, and I'm ready to talk about the Game Awards. I know everybody's anxious to talk about it. We all watched the dry bread, so yeah, let's get it in.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's get your hand clap. Let's go with you, Gamer Nick.
Hey, this is Nick from Gainer. I fucked up my intro.
Again.
It's me. It's Nick. We're here for another emergency podcast.
Yes.
Here for the aftermath of the Game Awards, and I hope you brought your cholesterol pills, ladies and gentlemen, because there's gonna be a lot of salt pouring out of here today.
Oh,
For both the Video Game Awards and apparently Nintendo fans who are crazy cult people. Like, this is news to me, but whatever.
Nah, it's not that kind of discussion, man. Well, thank you, though. All right, let's go with you, 100.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Hunted back in here. Guess real want to go vent on y'all motherfuckers, but man, where's the peace? But guess it ain't no peace.
I'm trying to keep the peace around here, man.
He want to be peace. I say fuck peace. So
There
all
will,
I got to
there
say
will
about that.
automatically be peace when we're on the Switch because it won't be a dog shit console like the Wii U. So there's no problem.
All right. Appreciate you, honey. All right, last but not least, is gonna go with you, Sinister.
Hey, what's up, happening, y'all? Sinister Tar Heel here. Just, and then back in for another emergency podcast.
Emergency podcast. All right.
But as far as man, what's up with the Civil War, man? It's like make make love, not war. But shoot, like, look, if someone wants to speak, have the balls to speak out against, whatever it is, man. Don't go bashing about it. It's like, seems like y'all can't handle the truth.
Oh shit.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Just to make sure.
Yeah, Nintendo-itis.
I think the dust off my Wii U reached me.
You need to check
As long as not pony dust.
That's messed up. Hey. Ooh, wow, she coming hard tonight, man. I'm trying to squash this shit. You making it worse.
So I clearly said there will be no problem when there's a Switch because they're finally going to realize they've been wrong this whole time.
Oh, shit. Well,
Which is good. It's good to realize you're wrong. And when you have the Switch in your hand, you're going to understand this is what a console should be.
We're just going to let them figure that out. Yeah, whenever that Switch comes out, everybody's going to love it. They're going to love it.
Exactly. Everyone's going to be happy when they have the Switch in their hand. They're going to be like, oh my god, this is what video game fun is supposed to be like. We never had this on the Wii U. And then everyone's going to be happy.
All right, I guess you already did your intro, Mr. Sinister. I appreciate you, man. I guess before we get into two of our topics, let's go and start with what we've been playing this week. I guess I'll start about Watch Dogs 2 on the Xbox One, Final Fantasy for the PS4. I put in like 7 or 8 hours on Final Fantasy 15, so it's a really good
nice.
game. I think I'm on level 8 right now. It's a really good game. Graphically, it is a beautiful looking game, man. I wonder how it looks on the PS4 Pro, but it looks really beautiful, man. I played Doom today. Of course, if you was at my live stream, I played about an hour or something on my live stream, and I guess whenever I got off live, I was still playing it. Played that. What else did I play? I played Metroid. I played Metroid on the GameCube. Oh, well, actually, it's the one on the GameCube, but I played it on my Wii.
Why didn't you just play the Wii U Metroid? Isn't there a Wii U Metroid?
A Wii U?
Yeah, doesn't the Wii U, the amazing console, the Wii U, doesn't have a Metroid game?
No.
Oh, wow, what a terrible console.
There you go again.
I don't think you can get the joke, Alex.
Since the Wii is backwards compatible to the GameCube, I played that, and plus I tried to play on my GameCube, but looking at it, the resolution, oh my god, it was hideous. But I bought the my Wii has a component cable, with the green, blue,
to make it 480p.
Yeah. It'll basically upscale it, and I'm getting that same results like I got with the VGA cable that hooks up to my Dreamcast and my TV. Get that upscaling feel. It looks a lot better. Actually, I'm playing all my GameCube games on the Wii, and it looks a lot better. They do have component cables for the GameCube, but they are freaking expensive.
They're probably rare, that's why.
It is rare because around where I live at, a lot of places are selling theirs for like $150 to $200 just for the component cables. And it was like, man, if I was you, just get a Wii that's backwards compatible to the GameCube and buy the component cables for that. You get the same results. So that's what I got. and I've been playing Metroid on there, Metro Prime, and I'm having a blast, man.
And plus, you get to play the Wii games too, so there's that benefit also.
Yeah, that does. So yeah, man, that's what I've been playing this week. I've been playing a lot, man. Just been chilling, just been doing me, man. But what about you, Adam? What you been playing, man?
Just been playing Doom. I'm
Oh,
almost.
God.
I think I'm about halfway. Like I haven't had time to play it since yesterday, so I'm in the same spot pretty much. I'm hoping to finish it over the weekend. But it's an awesome game. I think if people have not played Doom, you should check Doom out because it is on all the consoles that matter and PC, so it's available to most people.
God dang, Alex, you just will not stop. You won't quit. Will you?
Maybe the Switch, a good console, will get some sort of good shooting game on it. I don't know. We'll see, though. But yeah, Doom, you can get it on your PS4, your Xbox, or on PC. I highly suggest checking it out. It's a fantastic game. But if you have a Wii U, you can go play Splatoon.
There you go, man. Damn, man, we're supposed to be it's supposed to be a peace podcast, man. You throwing shade everywhere, man. All right, is that all you've been playing?
Yeah, just Doom right now. Yeah.
All right, what about you all day?
Been playing. I'm like 3 missions away from completing Watch Dogs 2.
Nice.
Um,
Is it good?
I mean, there's things about it that I do like. I will say that. But I'm just petty, bro. So little things bother me. But other than that, it's better than the first one. Having a lot more fun with it.
That's good.
Been playing Batman, the Telltale series. Enjoying that a lot. And I just started Final Fantasy last night.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how far is it?
Good game, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm about an hour and a half in. I think level 5 I did.
You should got past freaking Orioles.
Yeah, that Telltale Batman. I'm waiting for all the episodes to
Yeah,
so I can play
I
it.
want all the episodes out. Then
Well, I bought it on sale. It was like $13 for the season pass.
Oh, that's not
So
bad.
I bought it.
Oh, that's a good price.
Yeah, $13, and I think episode 4 is out so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till
Man,
episode.
I think-
I'm
Is it
tired
gonna
of
be
playing and
5
waiting.
episodes?
Man, I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'll never do it again. Like I figure I'll buy it now just because there is 4 episodes. It's almost done, so there's a lot more stuff to play in between. Because I remember when I played The Walking Dead season 1, and I was just fiending for that next episode. Man, I said I'll never do this shit
I
again.
can't
I'll
do
just
that
wait.
shit. I did that with the Michonne one. I bought episode 1, and you gotta wait like a month for the next one. I'm not going through that again.
That's why I always wait for the Telltales. I always wait for everything to be complete before I get them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then you forget what the hell happened.
When's that season 4?
You know what?
Season 3 coming out. The Walking Dead. When's that coming
This
out?
month.
The 20th, I think.
Oh, this
It's like the
month?
end of December.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
December 20th.
Nice. Can't wait. Oh hell yeah! So we get to have that in the last episode of the Batman. So I'm gonna wait.
No, Batman. You probably won't see Batman until you don't see Batman until January.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because it just
'cause
came
4
out.
just came out.
It's gonna be longer. Yeah, because I just finished 4 last night.
No,
Episode
but
4 last night.
But the 4th episode just came out the last of November. So the last one should come out. This
You probably say that. I say the beginning of January. You know they go on break. You know they go on Christmas break and shit like that.
Nah, that's bullshit. It shouldn't take this long for a freaking game. The game is big.
It's done, but they want to recruit. They want to recruit money. Like I end up doing the ignorant way, buying it 5, and I should have known it. But my boy kept on pressing me, like, man, I'm like, y'all usually wait. And then he was like, you couldn't. I played the first. I'm like, all right, I was hooked. So I'm looking for announcements like, oh, when the next one. But I don't think we'll see the next one until next year.
Probably January, February.
Yeah, like the first week of January.
Yeah.
I got a complaint. It's like when I play these games and when they're stuttering and jittering, the frame rate, it's just like, what the? This game is not graphically demanding. It's not doing anything crazy.
It makes no sense.
And all these years, how are you guys not perfecting this architecture?
Well, that's
I don't get
a
it.
new engine though that they're using for Batman.
Really?
But Batman is not jittery to me. I never saw anything out of
The
Batman.
Batman one's a
Mine
brand
is.
new engine, and that's gonna be the same engine in the new
The
new
Walking Dead.
game. Yeah.
The Walking Dead
Yeah.
and the other one, and the Galaxy.
Right.
Okay.
But still,
Okay.
it's not,
Play
there's no
Beyond Two
excuse
Souls.
still, because the game isn't like gorgeous.
Yeah.
There's no reason it should be stuttery.
Right.
Yeah, it shouldn't. All right, is that all you've been playing all day?
Yep.
All right, what about you, Gamer Nick?
I've been switching between Titanfall 2 and Skyrim Special Edition.
Nice. Why is that Skyrim anyway? I never played that before.
Well, I played it like years ago on the PS3, but I never finished it. And then I got it free on I got Special Edition free on Steam, so I figured I'll try it again.
Hey, must be is it game that good? You keep playing it? Must be that good.
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, okay. Is that all you've been playing?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Hunt?
What haven't I been playing? Shit. Played the Batman. Finished that one last night. Been playing Madden. I know I got to put in hours in Madden. 2K. Yes, I did miss the Saturday night when they had the After Dark. I don't know why they called the shit After Dark. Why you don't play no songs that got cussing in and you blinking them out. I could have cut on the radio station for that. If it's After Dark, it's supposed to be After Dark. Kids, take your ass to bed. I've been putting in Titanfall 2. What game that I've been putting in, and I had to restart it over because I end up having a demo, and then I said erase all my data and shouldn't have did it. Was Naruto Shippuden number 4. That game is fire. That story is fire as hell, and I've been hooked on that. I think this is the first day out of the week I haven't played it. I didn't play it, but I'm enjoying that. And I picked that up Black Friday. I think I picked that bad boy up for $20 in the Microsoft store. And that's the season pass. That's the ultimate edition.
Oh, cool.
So I picked that up. What else I've been playing? I play Madden. Oh shoot. 2K I play all the damn time. What's something? Oh yeah, I've been playing the Metro Lights. I had it. I'm so back cataloged on shit. I'll play something and do it. I've been playing I'm Alive. I got on that the other night and people like, what the hell is he playing? I'm Alive. That's game. Dude looks like Nathan Drake. He should have been on the damn awards. But if y'all ain't play I'm Alive, that's like a post-apocalyptic, but it's more real. Like if you hang on the ledge, you got a certain amount of time.
It was like I remember playing demo on like PS3 like a couple years ago.
Yeah, so that game. Some games I got to stop and then go back because I get frustrated, and I'm like, But that game, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have to go jump on YouTube and find somebody doing a let's play because you're gonna get lost on that shit now. And I'm like, how did he do that? Like, how do I get over there? And like, man, you did, and you only got this. This the crazy about I'm Alive, and they keep it real. You got to actually, if you help somebody, you'll get like a continue. If you run out of continues, they start you way at the beginning of the level, way back from what you would. You might be at the end of the level, but since you only got to retry, you got to do it. And the story is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. So that's what I've been gaming on.
Okay, that's what's up. What about you, Sinister?
Lately, I mean, that's still been on WWE 2K17. I just now got the NXT pack, you know. But of course, the only person I've been using on there is Nia Jax because I like seeing her. But anyway, but now that I got more hard drive space, plan on starting playing Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2.
Nice.
It's like
Nice.
I mean, yeah, because like I said, I mean, after seeing Ron's Retro's point of view on it, it's like, hey, I want to try it.
Retro's always raving about that game.
Oh, he loves it. He always talking about that and Borderlands. He can't get enough of it.
Oh, Borderlands is the shit.
Yeah,
2, I don't really like 1. I didn't really like 1.
2, I love.
I liked it too. 2, I still need to. I want to go back and just go do a side mission with some. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of cheated on Borderlands 2 because somebody came and helped me, and they was like mega leveled up, and we knocked down the boss like in 6 shots. But then he taught me another way. It's a glitch in there where you can get a whole lot of money hitting this one spot, and they never patched it. He has a gun. He has a gun that takes out bosses headshot one time. Damn. We talking about level 50 bosses. Like, what the hell? How'd you do this? I was like, you ain't got no life.
Oh hell, man! It's like somebody helped me in my homegirl, man. He just stayed in that one spot. He just helped level up. I went like from 24 to 50 in no time.
Damn.
Yeah, I need to get people to help me with that game too, because like you can't not play a game by yourself.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a game you can play by yourself.
No,
I got almost to the end by myself. But see,
just like-
I messed up. I played it on PC first, so kind of when I got it on the Xbox, it was kind of easier. I kind of knew I was gonna get. I knew how to level up my character. I know what guns to not to get because there's so many guns in that game. It's crazy.
Right. And
Right.
as far as and of course I know I have Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Of course, I got that $8 off of Amazon during Black Friday, so that was a steal.
That's a
And
good
plus,
game. That's a good game.
yeah, and and I'm glad that that they're not doing the annual releases anymore. It's like,
Yeah, they need to concentrate on quality.
yeah, then of course, like I said, my homegirl got me the Call of Duty, the shit, can't even talk. Yeah, the Legacy Edition. I can't say no to free, so I didn't complain. As an Obrigado. So, like I said, I took her out to Buffalo Wild Wings and stuff as a thank you.
Nice.
You couldn't took it to Olive Garden. You took it to Buffalo.
I love me some wings.
Hey,
I love your
hey,
wings.
she asked for it.
The Buffalo Wild Wings is overrated.
That's what she wanted. So,
Hey man, you can't go wrong with chicken, dog.
Yes, you can if you get it from the wrong spot.
But you're black. You love chicken from everywhere.
Yeah, and watermelon.
Right? Hey, reaching for that grape drink, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, and I can't stand grape nothing. So I must be beige.
Watermelon chicken.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna bring this completely off topic, but hey, in my opinion, I told my girl this the other day. I was like, anything that's grape don't taste like the grape. Like, I don't know who would they right mind thought that that artificial grape flavor tastes like a real grapefruit. Like, it don't taste like the fruit.
It tastes like
What the
grape.
fuck is this? It tastes like just because grapes in real life just taste sweet. They don't really got no flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just sweet.
I think a watermelon.
I don't know. Watermelon does have a little
brainwashing.
taste. It's brainwashing, yeah. They say
Watermelon
be a
flavor
coon for life.
tastes like watermelon.
Nah, it doesn't. A little bit. Like, it depends. Like, if it's like a Jolly Rancher, okay, it's exaggerated watermelon flavor, but grape is just off.
All right, is that all you got on that, sis, before we get into our topic?
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Move along.
All right, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast, of course, we're gonna be talking about the Game Awards. But I want to go and get this off of my chest. I know there's been some shade thrown everywhere, everybody's way. My name's getting brought up in it. Other people's name has been getting brought up in the conversation. But I'm just trying to be neutral. I'm trying to cut the bullshit. Trying to basically, just be more humble to everybody. I'm more open to hear everybody's discussions. That's why I heard Levelhead's podcast. I listened to it, and I listened to exactly. What Mr. T was talking about, Shadow Fox was talking about. I disagree with them, just a lot of times, especially Shadow Fox, but I kind of understand exactly what they're coming from. Doesn't mean I agree with it all the time. Everything I agree, no, I don't agree with everything, but doesn't mean that I agree with everything that they said. I disagree. I don't disagree with everything they said, but like I said a while ago, man, we just need to cut this shit out, like the shade that's getting thrown everywhere, everybody's way. I've been listening. Some of my subscribers tell me, who said this shit about you and all that. I don't even care about that shit no more, man. Like, can we all just freaking get along, man?
It's video games. Like, who cares?
We're grown ass men, man. We here to congregate with each other, just having fun, talking about video games, man. It shouldn't get this emotional. Like, we're like in our late 20s and 30s, early 30s or late 30s, and acting like this, man. Like, you expect this from teenagers. You expect this from little children, man. Don't get overly emotional over a piece of plastic, man. Like, I laugh about this shit all the time, man. It just doesn't make sense, man.
Sensitive Sally's.
And like I said, I know Mr. T, he did, mention that on his video. He said he more than likely he would like to have an open discussion with whoever, if you disagree with him, whatever. Like, I even went on this channel. I said, look, I don't mind having you on my podcast. It just, we can do this, respectively, like they did with Levelhead. Like, I don't care, man. Like, I was in the podcast with him before. Whenever me and Dave used to be cool, we was all in the same podcast. He's a cool guy to talk to. I don't mind. Like, don't let video games and other people's opinions just stop y'all from being cool. That's not cool. It's not cool. We too grown for this shit. You know, we too grown for this shit. That goes for everybody else. Like that goes for Terminator Juice. That goes for Active Gamer Life. Hell, even Terminator Juice used to be cool with me. But he listened to, I think it was Active Gamer Life. He was listening to somebody talking about, no, don't fool with real man. He ain't no good. He was like, oh, all right, man. So I never saw shit on my channel. So he would listen to other people about me without even getting to know me. Matter of fact, he used to comment on my channel all the time. And I'd be like, oh, what's up, man? Like you stop being cool with me because of somebody else's opinion about me, and you listen to their opinion. Last time I checked, we're grown men. We're grown men because you know when I first got in this community, I was cool with everybody. But whenever the Wii U, you know, basically became yesterday's news, it's like everybody them broke up and you know formed their own little groups.
Again, once the Wii U is officially dead and everyone has a Switch in their hand, these guys aren't going to be so fucking weird anymore.
Yeah, but he's Alex said that. I'm trying to get Alex to kind of.
Well, I have no interest in listening to their opinions on things.
I know
they're wrong.
I'm just
the Wii U is done anyway.
Alex is Tupac. Alex like fuck peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck y'all. I don't care.
I'm not being clear
Talk
about
about
this.
me.
I don't have a problem with them. I just don't care what their opinion is because it's irrelevant.
I know. No, I'm saying the same thing. I don't have a problem with them at all. You know, but the fuck bullshit, like it's whatever, man. Like at the end of the day, we all grown men. We don't let we shouldn't let our emotions get the best of us. They shouldn't let their emotions get the best, you know, of them over some video games, over a piece of plastic, man. Like we all got our opinions about the Wii U, whether it's positive or negative. But at the end of the day, we all supposed to be Nintendo fans. So just agree to disagree and just move on. And some people don't want to move on. I'm moving on. If they want to move on or don't want to move on, that's their business. But
we've been trying to move on for a long time.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is the shade throwing that has to stop because I see this shit all the time. You know, I can go all the way back to the Splatoon situation. You know, with the whole voice chat, you know, situation. Like a lot of Nintendo fans didn't like that. A lot of Nintendo fans didn't like that, and the other Nintendo fans like, what's the point? Like you ain't gonna use it anyway, or they don't need to put that in there anyway. You know, like. It's just you got the fan base just going at it constantly over something stupid. Like that's why Microsoft and Sony guys is laughing at Nintendo fans, to be honest, because it's just so stupid and childish. We were thinking that the PlayStation fan base and the Xbox fan base are the worst. But if you want, I don't know, man. When you look at the fan base of all three companies, whatever, then it's I don't know, man. I know the PlayStation fans.
What the difference is between you want to know what the biggest difference is between Nintendo fans and Sony and Microsoft fans? Sony and Microsoft fans fight against each other for the same games over like different blades of grass or whatever. Okay, that's what they're fighting about. You know what Nintendo fans fight about? Oh, hey, we should have voice chat. Oh, hey, we should have a better online. Oh, hey, we should have achievements. Oh, hey, we should have game invites. Oh, hey, we should have friend invites. No, you shouldn't. You don't need those. They're irrelevant. You don't need those to play games. That's the difference. Like,
that's the main reason. That's the main reason why we're not getting along. Because
half of these people don't want to progress, and a lot of people do because they already have Xbox and PlayStation and PC, so they know what is capable in gaming. And then there's this segment of Nintendo fans that just don't want it, and they get really mad when people ask for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm talking to the whole entire Nintendo community. Like you just need just shut up and just go your own way. If you don't,
it's gonna happen. Like the Switch is gonna be more modern than the Wii U. It has to at this point. Like Kimishima's not some fucking head in the cloud weirdo. He's a guy that knows what needs to be done. You can already see that with all the business moves he's making for Nintendo.
Yeah, I know. I see it. Like we the ones that moved on from the Wii U a long time ago. You know, there's a reason why we got an Xbox One and PCs and PS4s. I got it all. I got every console, so I'm not gonna miss out on no games. So I'm good.
I'm completely ready for the Switch. I haven't put my pre-order down for a Switch today. My Wii U is just waiting to get traded in at this point because I'm gonna get all the same games, but better versions of them on the Switch. So I'm ready to go. This thing is worthless now.
I'm ready too. You know, but you know,
those collector.
I guess a certain fans is not
That's
ready.
fine. Like they can stay on the Wii U.
No,
Nobody's
no, they can. Look, they can. The main issue about this, they need to keep their opinions to themselves.
No, they can say whatever they want. It doesn't matter, and they
Yeah.
can buy the ports, which they will, or they can claim they're not going to buy the ports and just pretend they didn't buy the ports, but they're going to buy the ports because they want to play those games because it's going to have new content, new characters, possibly achievements, better online. They're going to play it.
No, we see what's going on, Alex. We know exactly what Nintendo is trying to do.
I'm not concerned with what they're saying because it's irrelevant. They're all going to change their minds when the Switch comes out anyways.
Yeah, they could be flip flopping like Levelhead said. Everybody flip flop. Hell, we all flip flop at one point. I'm not.
Everybody does.
No, everybody does that, man. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I never flip flop.
Only a fucking idiot will stand here and say they've never flip flopped on something. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie.
Yeah, I reneged on Titanfall too.
Everybody.
I
does it.
reneged.
Yes,
You call me
same
a-
here. I'm involved with some of that stuff too.
Yeah, that's why I'm just basically trying to make amends, like with the community, man. Like I don't want.
Ain't no real. Ain't gonna be no mans, man. You just got to do your thing. You just tune their asses out.
I'm gonna do my
You
thing.
tune them out. If they mention your name, that's free advertising. That's how I look at it. I don't care. And see, that's what they want. They want this. They want you to
That's
say
what I'm
this.
saying. Like, why do we keep bringing this up? It's fucking
They want you to talk about them. They like look at real. They probably right now giggling in a hidden party somewhere. Look, they talking about us. Look at that bum. You know what I'm saying? And then you sit there like, oh, come on, man. I'm just trying to be cool.
I'm not bashing them. I'm not making fun of them. I'm just basically saying, just cut the bullshit. That's it.
But it ain't gonna stop. They not going. Some people are just full of bullshit. You got to stay allergic to bullshit. They're gonna continue. This is what they do. So I tell people, I don't go hunt for people's channel. I don't. Somebody tell me something like, for real? They might say, hey, I didn't know somebody was talking about me a whole year ago. Talking about me for a whole year. Didn't know. They was like, hey, you know this dude?
Just look at it this way, real. Like they announced the Switch. Almost everyone's happy. Everyone's excited for Nintendo finally, right? After 4 years of miserable Wii U ownership. Instead of being happy along with all the other people who want the Switch, what do these people want to do? They want to start drama. They start saying, well, why do you want the Switch? Why do you want these two games on the Switch? They're creating problems that shouldn't even exist.
Yeah, I know that. All I'm saying is like I'm trying to move past it. Like I'm trying to be cool with everybody. If it's like this, if they don't want to be cool with me, that's fine. But at least I am man enough. That's what I'm saying. I am a man enough to come out and speak upon this issue and be like, hey guys, look, I'm done with the drama. Like we need to stop throwing shade at each other. Let's all just agree to disagree, shake hands, and just move on our way, man. Like, that's basically what I'm saying. That's why I'm live right now. I'm saying like, if they want to, if anybody want to come and debate us, whatever, if they want to come on the show, whatever, like, I don't care.
That would be fun. I love a good debate.
We're going
Who still debates?
We're going to do it respectively, like I said.
Yeah, but who still debates? You got to pay me to debate now. Shit, I'm trying to. I got to debate you. At the end of the day, you gonna go back and back talk me, and then saying, "Oh yeah, I won," and this and that. Nah, they can go take that. Say that shit to the birds.
Like basically,
it's your
like,
opinion.
If people say you lost, now when I say debate, I'm basically saying like we understanding each other, where we coming from, even though if we don't agree with each other, but at least we actually sit down and talked about it like grown men, and not being like very stupid and idiotic, like little children.
All this shit belongs. I mean, this is all social media, man. Back in the day, if your system wasn't as up to par, if you felt that way, you was asked out. You got to just ride it out. Exactly. You bought a game that was garbage. What you gonna do? Knock in your friend? Hey, Tommy, this game sucks. Oh well, like what are you gonna do? Like you're stuck with it.
Yep.
You are stuck with it. You know what I mean? The best you can do is sell it out of yard sale, go to Funko Land and trade it in. You know what I mean? There wasn't anything to do about it.
Funko Land was
Funko Land.
You actually got more money back for your video games than GameStop ever gave you.
Man, check this out. Check this out. I remember back in the day, in the mail, you would get like a penny saver type of magazine. It was like made out of paper, newspaper, and it had all the Funko Land trade-in values and prices, bro. You don't remember that? It'd be like on the back of a book.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, it was like kind of like a what do you call those things? The Beckett, like a Beckett. You know what I mean? Like you would look through it and see the games, and oh, this game's WWE. What was it? WrestleMania 2000 is worth $30. Oh shit, I'm about to go trade that in. You know what I mean? So social media has a big part in why people vent the way they vent over shit that don't need to be vented about. You have no control what these companies do. Understand that. You know what I mean? They gave up on the Wii U.
See,
Oh
back
well,
then
what you gonna do
companies
about it?
cared more. Because you could even go to Toys R Us in the game section, and they had the section just for video games, and all the consoles were like able you could play for a little while and stuff.
Right.
And they would always like do the new game, so you always got a chance to try them before buying them.
Mm-hmm. That's why when I used to work at Game Crazy, if y'all came in the store and said, I want to try this game right here, right now, I have to, I'm by law, I mean, by the company standards, I would have to open it and let you try it if we didn't have an open copy already. You know what I mean? So I just think, social media has, it's the 80% of the drama you see, what the reels going through, what other YouTubers go through, is just based on that, man. People's dumbass opinion. No one gives a
It,
fuck.
it, it's like the best way I can put it is people just like talking trash. Before social media, people talk trash. Now they just have accessibility to talk trash to more people they would have never do without it.
Because they know they can't be found. They know
Yeah,
that you ain't gonna
exactly.
see them, so they'll
They're
call you
super,
all
they're
type of
super
shit.
safe.
Anonymous.
Super safe.
And then when you sit there and tell people, because I turn a soda individual, it might be my first E3, it might be my last. Because if I see you, I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of your ass. I'm gonna call the authorities. But see, that's when it's getting from off the video games. You got personal. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that of this shit personal. Like I say, you can make many videos about me. You can twist my shit up. I might even laugh at it if I do see it. I go to sleep at night. I'm
Yep.
totally different. I sleep at night. I don't care. I'm not waking up. Did you do a response video?
Exactly.
And if
Like,
you did,
some of these dudes get so worked up. I remember this one dude, he was so worked up. He spent his entire lunch break making a video about Real Gamer.
Oh, Terrell.
Dudes, they're
big
not like us. They take this shit way more seriously.
I remember when Bond went at the real. I'm like, who is? I didn't even know real because he changed his name when we first met. He didn't have real.
Yeah.
It wasn't real. So I'm sitting here like, who is real? And I said, I bet you he don't give shit about you. And then real hit me up like he was talking about me. I said, what? You ain't got no life. Get your ass, man.
Nah.
Go. Why you sit here and wrote a whole video?
like
This
when
man
you-
doesn't care.
He
This
don't
man worried
care.
about, you know what I'm saying, when he finna go on vacation with his lovely wife and his kids. While you sitting there, while your ass sitting up there, you know what I'm saying,
Beating his dick.
worrying about grown men. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting caught on Tinder, wherever that shit was called. You know what I'm saying?
Grindr.
Come out the closet. It's all right. It's 2018. You can come out the closet.
You obsessed over grown men.
Yeah, so I'm like, and
you know,
that's crazy how people, these are grown men going at each other. Now I can see you can get fed up. I get fed up sometimes, and then I got to set somebody in their place. Like, I don't play. Then I go about my business.
I'm gonna be honest.
You're gonna get one time after me. You're gonna get one. You're gonna get one, and when I go, I'm going very hard.
Hey,
I'm gonna give you
everybody
all I
has their
can.
day, man. I remember the last time I snapped. Wasn't the best choice of mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest about this community, man. Like people, they don't want to basically look at actual video game, coverage or watching people play video games. They want drama. They want drama. Like you could look at Black Bond's content when he put up gameplay footage. Nobody watched the shit.
He ain't got no gameplay footage. Gameplay footage for them 2 years ago.
He
Well,
barely.
he probably stopped doing it because it wasn't good.
He don't do no gameplay, but see, they do it for the
They don't
clicks.
get no clicks.
They
Yeah.
do it for the clicks. They're not true. They want to say that you're not a true gamer, but you're a true gamer because you
see
doing
what they do?
stuff.
You what they do for views?
See,
They
I
will
try to
do.
fix my shit up. Like
And
I
then,
got all
and,
kinds of,
and then you
free
know what
time.
else it is too? Some people just like to be miserable and see other people miserable. Here's a perfect
I'm
example.
not miserable. I'm good. I
like-
Mr. Lowe's company, no thanks.
Here's the perfect example. I had an older video, like I don't remember when I made this. It was like a Sonic Lost World video, and I hate water levels, and I died a couple of times. So I edited it a little bit, made it a little funny, just for people's enjoyment. And everybody laughed at it. They knew not to take it seriously. And then this one guy hits me up yesterday on that video, and it's like 2 years ago, and he's like, "Next time, try harder." I didn't even respond to it. It was like a joke video.
Nah, that'd be
But
alright.
people just like to be miserable. Like, was that even called for by any means? That's my point.
It's
Like
not
people just
called
like to be miserable.
Hey, 100, I was watching your video
You
the
know,
other day,
but,
man. You
you
had a
know,
fat
just
ass
to be,
burger,
just
you
to be
know.
honest with each other, like people do. There's only two things in this community to get you successful: console wars and fuckboy talk. I'm just being honest. Console wars and fuckboy talk. And Backbone, he does.
And big titties.
Yeah,
But
he-
the
he-
big YouTubers do the
he's the
same thing
ultimate
now. Look what
fuckboy.
they doing. They views go down. They going after each other.
Yeah, it's
I ain't
crazy.
never thought I saw the day that
Like,
Hey, that's
PewDiePie
why.
beefing with somebody.
That's why
God damn,
YouTubers
you
PewDiePie.
thought
with millions of
PewDiePie, you
views
beat the
Potential
hell out of
harassment.
him.
That's all
Hey,
I'm
speaking of
doing.
PewDiePie, y'all heard about him, right?
What?
Because of the
Yeah.
way YouTube changed the whole algorithm system now, so a
Yeah,
lot
they
of big
changed it
tubers are
again.
losing
Oh, a
views.
whole lot of them
So
got
he
hit.
said once he gets to 50 million, he's gonna delete his gaming channel and start a new channel. So he'll probably won't be gaming anymore, but he's still doing a channel.
Oh, wham,
Why
wham.
would he do
But
that?
no, but he has another
Big
side.
fucking
He got
deal.
another. Yeah, but he has another side channel. I forgot. He either got a special deal with Twitch or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
He said
And
he's not
he
quitting
getting money
YouTube.
from
He's just
them.
destroying his gaming channel.
Yeah, he getting. And man, like I said, how you have a beef with somebody and your name is PewDiePie? Ain't nobody scared of you.
Yeah.
People
Know what
want
I'm
to
saying?
beat PewDiePie because he has a large fan base. They won't.
I don't
Click.
know why you got a large fan. You don't even can't play no game. Man, my son so be 36. I said, son, cut it
Yeah,
off.
but teenage
I love
girls
you,
think
but cut on.
teenage girls think he pretty.
Yeah. Just like you got the girls that
He's
shake
a,
their
he's
ass.
a,
I'm not
he's
mad
a
at
pretty
them.
boy. He's
That's
a pretty
true.
boy from Sweden.
I'm not mad at them because
That's why
that's what they
I
get.
like that's why I like Zoe. That's why I like
I
Zoe
don't know.
Burger.
Like you can't
Like
get.
I don't
mad at
watch
this
her
dude.
channel, but I
He's
like
a-
the fact that she's open with her hoeing it up. Like she don't lie. She be like, "Yup, I'm hoeing it up."
Yeah,
And I'm
like
That's
doing
you
cool.
you can't get mad at PewDiePie. He's a self-made guy. Like that guy used to work at a hot dog vendor, and now
And he's
he's
from
But,
Sweden.
but
Look at-
biggest
look
no,
at
he
that
ain't.
in Sweden.
PewDiePie, man, found out, man. PewDiePie from the
Man,
States.
respect the hustle, man.
He from the States. He moved to Switzerland so he can get tax-free money. He don't have to pay no taxes.
So he's
Yo,
smart.
that's the realest.
He's smart.
Yeah, he
You know what I'm
knows
saying?
He's
know, but
living
I
the
get-
American
Hey,
dream.
Yeah,
from
but then
Sweden.
all these other big
you
YouTubers
realize
are
that
crying.
accent ain't that strong, huh? That nigga's
Hell
probably
no, man. That's
American like a
man.
motherfucker.
Oh, I done heard PewDiePie, man. I heard PewDiePie, motherfucker. I'm like, man, that ain't no Switzerland, man. That's straight up
Hell
American.
no.
And then I hear somebody, he been Americanized. That's bullshit. That
No,
means he
that's
spent
not
more
why.
time in these states than he spent time in. He just has a citizenship when his parents
Right.
were Sweden.
I guess closing this topic. Anybody else got anything else to say about this? All I can say about this is that I'm live. I'm saying this live right now. If Mizzy or even Shadow Fox or even Terminator, even Active Gamer Life, even though I don't care about him because he blocked me a long time ago because of my opinion with the voice chat on
I
Splatoon.
fucked him. He kicked both of us out of his shitty group.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you got grown ass men acting so very like little teenage girls because
Yeah.
of somebody else's opinion. I don't even mind talking to the brother. Like we shouldn't be so overly emotional over pieces of plastic. Like we kick people
Over
out of
fucking
groups
video
because
games. This is sad.
somebody else's opinion. That's when people start to lose respect for you. That's when people start throwing shade at you. That's what
Exactly. The only time you should take plastic that seriously is if it's a car.
I'm saying.
How would you have a plastic car?
That's
I'm
metal.
just being
Yeah.
man enough.
What kind of budget ass cars are you buying?
I mean,
Fiberglass
like, they don't-
ice.
I mean, like, if you take cars now versus how they were back in the day, they do cut some of the corners.
yeah.
Essentially,
Yeah, you got
weaker.
fiberglass, but that's not wood. It's fiberglass.
I mean, it's not plastic, but you get my point.
Oh,
It's
man,
cheap.
leave that nigga alone. You know what he's trying to say.
Alex got triggered because he hears cars again. Like he just goes red when he hears cars.
Don't get me wrong. Like I was kind of upset that grown as he is. He look like he's in his 30s to act like that because somebody else got an opinion about Nintendo. We both Nintendo fans, but just because I have a different opinion about him doesn't mean you want to start blocking. Like, hey, that was his community. Like, I'm not gonna sit up there and cry about it. I was like, okay, this is what grown people
That's
act
what I'm
like.
saying. Just fucking let them do whatever they want. Who cares?
I put it this way. I got kicked out the PlayStation community in 2 days on Google Plus, and I didn't do nothing. 2 days. I didn't pass. I got 2 days. So feel good. I got blocked.
Nintendo, if you ever listen to this podcast, do better.
That's
like,
all
like,
we're
like,
saying.
like I can't lie. I'm a part of the gaming community, and sometimes like I feel embarrassed by some of the people within our community because a lot of these niggas act like the type of dudes that sit on the block playing double dutch and gobsters with like women. Like
But why you feel embarrassed? Cause ain't these people grown? I don't feel embarrassed
they
at
are
that's
none
what
of
makes
them.
it embarrassing though.
That's
I
what makes
know.
it
I just know
embarrassing.
that means it's no, it make it embarrassing. It. I mean, I don't make it no embarrassing. I'm just like, look at that fool. I'm right around with that
I
person.
just
Look at
think
that fool.
I think the Splatoon situation kind of made it worse with the Nintendo community. Like we was already kind of like wasn't agreeing on certain things, but with the whole entire voice chat when that came out, oh my god, it was so many drama videos and people getting blocked from Google Plus communities. I got blocked for certain
Those are some fun times.
channels. Like it got really really bad.
Yeah,
You know,
so many
Neo,
drama queens.
Shit got wild.
Neo, she's in the chat right now. Last time I checked, I'm not sure if she got blocked or she said demoted from being the moderator on what's that dude's name? Active Game Life on in this community. I was like, are you serious? A grown man getting so very mad and upset because somebody has a different opinion. Like you cannot get mad, over another human being thinking differently from you. Like what are y'all robots or something? Y'all supposed to be
Yeah, but
thinking?
see, I got this. This is me. And this is me. I think Mega, he agreed with this with me too. I ain't blocking no motherfucking body. I wake up to troll shit every day. Especially, I forgot what's old boy name. He sent me troll shit about everybody. I'm not blocking because when you put yourself on YouTube, you turn yourself to some type of celebrity. So I don't when people block them. I'm not blocking them for what?
I'm not a fan of
I ain't
blocking
not running from them.
Yeah, like
I'm
the
not
only
running
way-
from them bastards. You know what I'm saying? I get people, you bald headed bastard. I hope. You know what I'm saying? I hope you die. I said, man, God bless
Damn.
you too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
God bless you too. I laugh at it because you
You know,
worrying
stuff
about
like
me.
that,
Then
if
I'm
they-
not worrying about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting
Right.
my blood pressure is not getting up for. Oh shit! Look what the council just said about me. Fuck. I give you a warning. You need to cease and desist. Are you gonna cease
Isn't
his
the
old
council
motherfucker?
that super crazy fanboy Sony group?
Yeah, but they don't. I had to bury their asses one
I
time.
don't even know how to respond to that.
I
How
just
do
bury
you
them one
take
time.
something like a hobby that's gaming, make a full legit system that's supposed to be for checks and balances, and have the nerve to have a console for some damn video games? Like,
Yeah.
Well, like I say, man, we
Yeah,
just gotta get along. We ain't getting no.
I'm just Vin live, man. Like I said, I have no problems with him, but that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I really didn't like Active Game Life because I was listening to his podcast, listening to all his content. I kind of like his content, for a while. Then he changed. Like I was like, man, it's like this, then so be it. Like I just go my own separate way, and that's when I started my channel. Well, I had my channel, at the time, but it was really, really small. But it's when I really got serious with my channel, and I was like, you know what, I got to make a voice for myself in this community, man. That's when everybody went their separate ways and everything, and people start throwing shade at each other. And you got this, what's that saying? Levelhead said is us versus them. That's basically what it is, us versus them. We don't.
It's us versus
Ain't no them.
Nintendo.
Yeah, it ain't no them. They don't exist. Like
Exactly.
man, I didn't have people say, "Oh, you my competition." I don't consider you my. I'm not competing with you.
Yeah.
This ain't no. What? This is what I'm. How did I? When we become rivals? When you become Joker? I don't even know who are you?
they fail to
That-
understand that we actually drive and go places to get our paycheck. We don't get it online.
Well, I guess in closing, so we go to our award show discussion. Like anybody that's from was it Active Game Life or was it Gamers at Large, whatever. If you got a problem with me, like just say something. We can talk like grown men. Like I'm not gonna cuss you out. I hope you don't cuss me out. We can just be adults about it, man. Like if you got a problem with me, just say it. That's all I gotta say. Man. I'm just throwing it out there live. If you're in the chat or whoever's gonna watch this later, let them know. Send a message. Like I'm open for discussion.
They're gonna call you soft. They're gonna call you soft. Soft.
They can call me soft all they want to, but if you back me into a corner, I'm kind of like a cat when you back into a corner. I will fight back.
Chicken a purr.
I don't mind talking about fuck boys on this channel. Yeah, I know that for a fact. So I guess that's go move to our next topic. Let's go move to the award show, y'all. I guess I'm done. I'm just giving my thoughts.
Jesus, that was
Yes.
48 minutes of talking about these
Damn,
dudes. God
40
damn.
minutes.
Yeah, 40 minutes talking about
So
fuck
you ain't
boys.
gonna never get back in our lives, man. That's
Thank-
worse than
thank
the
you.
video. That's worse than the
Damn,
VGA
fuck
shit.
boys.
So tired of hearing about these dudes.
Now, we didn't talk about him this whole time. We was talking about what we was playing first. So, you know.
Well, everyone knows what I've been playing.
Anyway, what's up? What you say?
I said everybody knows what I've been playing. That's Sun and Moon.
Oh, Sunday. Okay. That's it. That's all you've been playing.
Yes. I don't even have a complete Eevee team yet.
Oh, okay. Let's go get
I
to
don't know what
the Game of the Year awards, whatever. It was garbage, man. I'm just gonna just throw it out there. It was garbage. I didn't even watch. I watched like a quarter of it, and I turned that shit off, man.
I didn't watch either. I went out drinking with friends, and I'm glad I did.
It was okay. It
You know,
wasn't
every
that
time I
bad.
keep flipping it back on there,
I was on the Xbox.
I'm looking at cringe
Hey,
moments with Killer Mike when he came out.
Yeah,
I was
watching
like,
the
what hell is
game.
this shit?
Oh,
And basically, you know, I'm hearing about bags of dicks. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
man, they took a whole poll before the show. They was like, "Hey, which one of your developers knows how to rap?"
Oh, man.
Tommy does.
Both of those rap performances were terrible.
You know what makes me angrier? Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to music a whole lot, but the quality of hip hop these days is just
It's gone.
complete trash, and
I don't listen.
it pains me that now that it's such bad quality, now everybody want to rap. How come when it was fire and it was having real stories in the 90s, the 80s, and earlier than that, people used to shun it? Now that it's like complete trash with just good beats, everybody want to be a part of it.
You got to remember back then, rap used to be our culture. Our culture. When I say our culture, I mean like blacks. And whenever it went mainstream, that's when everybody else wanted to do it. So everybody else want to put their intake on it, and they changed it up. It's like they put different genres in hip hop. It's not hip hop no more. I don't know.
It is like they be
Yeah,
rapping
Nas said
techno
that.
now.
Nas said the best hip hop is dead.
Man, I'll
It
put it
is
this
a-
way.
no,
You just got a hook. You got your
Right.
hook. Man, everybody got to have a dance with it. Let me dap. Let me piss on your head.
Oh,
I listened to the radio
Man,
once.
get the fuck
and
out of here.
I listened to the radio once, and 5 different artists sound like they had the same dubstep beat. I couldn't tell the difference.
Let me tell you what's going on, man. I'm a music historian, bro. Let me tell you. Check this out. I don't have a problem. I mean, do I like it? Do I think it's the best form of hip hop? No. But I
Fetty Wap
will
is
say,
cancer.
I wouldn't even say that. Let me tell you what it is. These songs are not based on stories. They're not based on actual life events. They're just based on an energy, a feeling. You know what I mean? It's all about a groove to dance. It's not really about the content anymore. Because I mean,
But,
you gotta think about it.
don't you see that
But
as
look,
a problem?
No, I don't. And this is why. Lil Uzi Vert said he thinks Biggie's overrated. Now, at first, everybody be like, "What the fuck? Biggie sucks." Like, you gotta understand, he didn't grow up with Biggie. He grew up with the Drakes, the Lil Waynes. The demographic of the age group is completely different how we grew up.
But Drake's
So
not even
they're
a real rapper. He's an R&B singer.
Exactly.
He
Yeah,
cries in the
so-
shower
How dare you?
and half his
You
album.
will not denounce Drake in my presence.
Right.
Drake is from
So-
Canada. He is our gift to you.
Look here, tell Jimmy to Degrassi they
Take
need
him
him for
back.
season 17.
But that's what these youngsters are growing up on. You understand what I'm telling you? They didn't grow up on Biggie. They didn't grow up on Tupac. So
No, but I
they're
know.
growing
No,
up-
but I know some youngsters that listens to. They were like, man,
but
this
that's,
shit is
that's
trash.
one out of a million.
Look,
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
grow up on I didn't grow up on Bone Thugs and Harmony, but I know they fire.
I grew up on them.
Right.
I grew up on I grew up straight up NWA. Fuck the police. That's the first. After 5 years old. That's the first thing I heard. That was my first words. Fuck the police.
Harry's my favorite group because my uncles listen to them all the time. They got me hooked on their fucking.
That's what I'm saying. They're good quality. I didn't grow up on them, but I've heard them and I can tell the difference. Like,
I listen
it's
to
a
all
Like
of
people
them.
said, No Limit. People say No Limit was trash. No. Snoop ain't been harder since he was from No Limit.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my
no limit
perspective.
was hard back then.
Snoop,
Back in the
no, I said I mess with No Limit, and I'm like I say, I mess with more. Like I said, I have people from the South, so I heard a whole lot of stuff. I can tell you, I can't barely tell you Wu-Tang. I can listen to this a little bit of Wu-Tang, but Wu-Tang used to be like a goddamn game to me. You got the RZA, the Jizza, the Fizza, and all the rest of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I heard a couple of them. You know, I liked it, a little of it, but my boys sit there and will wreck it. I'm like, man, we done listened to this shit 36 times. Can we throw
about-
some
all
Ice
right,
Cube or
we-
something?
Yeah,
We
we
about-
grew up like on Outkast and Ghetto Boys and
Oh,
shit.
Outkast is ew. Especially Spotty Odie Dopey-Licious. That's my song.
Oh, yeah, because I know
You
when
said
they came
what?
to Kentucky and hit them and Jay-Z,
Spotty
I
Odie
mean, that was
Dopey-Licious.
fire.
The Outkast song. Look it up. You'll find it.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
I thought it was something play a
Let's
list
Like
of
I say,
Cadillac
a
music.
woman eye.
Let's get back to top. Not everybody in this chat listen to hip hop, man. Yeah, we got like another podcast about.
Yo, one day we got to do a hip hop podcast followed by the anime class.
I listen to Aerosmith. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because it's one of my favorite songs.
I listen to
that-
Bon Jovi when I do karaoke.
It is a good discussion because hip hop is garbage these days. It can be a taste body. I hate hip hop now. It sucks badly.
Like the main reason it angers me so much is because it sounds like what people joke about in movies, like when they're not taking hip hop seriously. It sounds like every rapper now sounds like Jamie Kennedy when he's just joking in Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh, damn, that's
like
bad.
think about that, and he wasn't serious. They are,
Yeah, I understand where you're coming
and
from.
I don't understand Snoop Dogg no more. First he's a dog, then he's a lion, then he's Snoop Dogg again. Next he's gonna be a bear.
Snoopy Bear.
He's too skinny to be a goddamn bird, slinky. Yeah. All right, let's get back on top. Let's talk about the video game awards, man. How the fuck did we get to hip hop music? What the fuck happened?
Because you was talking about the dude,
I
the
was making fun of
music.
the two rap groups and they suck.
Yeah, that's all, I ain't never heard of them.
I like Killer Mike, but that performance was garbage. You know,
The thing with those performances, like the Doom one made sense because they were actually playing the music from Doom, which is why it worked. But the other two were just random. Like, why aren't they playing the music from the games that are being nominated? Like, isn't that the whole
That
point
would
of
have been dope.
this?
Would have been dope
But
and say
why
Ray
have-
Sherman.
What,
Ray
why
Sherman
have-
was on the stage, right?
what
How come
music
they
has to
didn't
do
do-
with video games at
Yeah,
award?
that's what I'm saying.
Why you need, man, you try to copy off of Sony had that big ass orchestra? I wasn't listening to that shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, like you say,
Boom.
like you
If
said,
you're gonna
Sam,
have-
you're gonna
Well,
go to the
music-
you're gonna go to the
music
concert.
and- Music
You said
is
you're
a
gonna go
big
to the
part of video
concert.
games, though. So like,
Yeah,
they
but
shouldn't
man,
have
I don't
music
know
there.
who composed that shit. I heard the dude from Halo, but I can't say his name, and I love the shit out of Halo, and I love that.
Yeah,
I love
Martin
it, but
O'Donnell.
I ain't got it on. I don't got it on the CD. I don't want to sit there while I'm in my office listening to that shit.
I think
I
it
wanna
would
hear it in
go over
video
a lot
game.
better if in the background they were actually playing the game on the TV behind them while the music's
Yeah.
playing. Like make it more of an interactive concert.
Look, you know what would have been dope? You know what would have been dope?
Yeah.
If Ray Sherman would have performed the Black Beatles and they would have shown mannequin challenges in video games. That would have been cool. At least it would have been relatable.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I
they
mean?
need
Or-
to tweak it because just having random people play music,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Have it game
I want
related.
to
It
see.
didn't make no
I want to
sense.
see. I want to see games. I want to see videos. You shout out with Jeff Keighley. We got something very special. Like I said in my video, I saw the damn trailers to the games before the people that was watching the awards. They was IGN was posting them, Xbox was posting them. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah.
And then I
yeah,
see it on
as
my
you're
Twitter
watching
line,
it, yep.
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there. I'm seeing on my Twitter like, I already saw that shit. Oh, it's fire.
All
Did
right,
you know
guys.
that you could have saw that a minute ago?
Let's get back to topic for the third time, man. All right. Yeah, the video games was trash. The video game awards was trash last night. I didn't give a damn about basically none of them, to be honest. But they got some stuff right, but most of that shit was fucking garbage, to be honest.
All right, tell me what was
Nice
garbage.
tale behind the scenes.
Tell me.
The performance
I
was
want to hear. I
garbage.
wanna hear. Tell me.
Everything about it was garbage. There was kissing Kojima's ass, like
Oh, that was
And
terrible.
that
Yeah, the thing
Kojima
Kojima's
ass
done.
kicking was
like they
Kissing his
always
ass.
kiss his ass. It seemed like every.
Oh
it
my
just seemed
God.
like
Like,
everything
Jeff
he
Keighley was, like,
does,
hovering on him.
He
Oh,
cannot.
man.
He cannot
They
do
only
it.
made one game.
Jeff
Hang
Keighley,
on.
man.
Hang on.
Quick
Hang
question.
on. Y'all ain't
Oh,
got
yeah.
no love for Kimo Kojima in the Metal Gear franchise?
You
In
mean the
Konami?
most overrated
got no
dev
love
in
for that?
history? No, I
Hey,
don't
this
have any
is-
love for Kojima.
This is all I gotta say, and I want to ask y'all a question.
Hyping of him? No.
Oh, we getting off topic again.
This is all I gotta
here's-
say, and
here's
I want
the
to ask
thing,
y'all a
here's the
question.
thing. Go ahead, Kyle. I'm trying to talk.
I
here.
like look. I like Kojima. I like Metal Gear series. You know, I like those games. But what that was not just mere like or admiration. That was straight up just fucking. He was in love with Kojima. That was the most verbal dick sucking I have ever seen.
Dick sucking
Like,
ass
this
kissing.
dude was just, he had this look of just absolute fucking love on his face.
He just had a
when
look
he was
of
talking
love
about
and lust in his eyes when he looked
You
at
know,
Kojima.
I know what happened. Kojima gave him a loan that he couldn't repay back. Nobody,
maybe,
and that's what he had to do.
When Kojima walked up on the stage, I was fucking waiting for Keely to either get down on his knees and propose or pull down his pants and start fucking sucking off
what's happening,
like
man.
live on stage.
This is getting weird.
They made up an award. He's like, "Oh, I have this award that I just have to give to him because I've wanted to for so long. I made it up. Here it is for him." It's like
a Kojima award.
I got a quick question for y'all though, and this is coming from somebody who cares nothing about Metal Gear Solid, but cares everything about good business practices. Okay, so considering what happened with Konami and Kojima last year, you don't think it was warranted for them to give him this award after how messed up that was last year? And keep in mind, I'm not a Metal Gear Solid fan. All I'm saying is Konami is a terrible company. They were letting us know some of the issues Kojima had with him, as well as other people within the company, because you hear people talking, you know, fuck Konami and stuff all the time, and all the issues they're doing, and they wanted to recognize him for that. Like, I could be wrong, but from my perspective, all they were doing was giving him an award he should have got last year, and Konami is a terrible business.
Retro.
Business practice.
that's fine.
Retro. Who holds a grown man hostage? How you can't say that? You know that man get to go home. You say he can't get on a plane?
People are acting.
He was already
like,
getting fired. If I'm getting fired,
Yeah,
nigga, I'm going to knock the bomb. I'm
People are
blowing
acting
shit up.
like
I'm
Kojima
fucking
was
now.
held in a cage and beaten
I don't
every
believe that
day.
shit whatsoever. If he was locked up in the office,
Man, hang on. But if I was, you still got to go home. So how can you stop me? You know what I'm saying?
You
how
also
can
got to
stop-
remember you're
put it this
talking
way,
American mindset to a Japanese worker.
No, but I put it this way. If he did, he should have went off, man. I'm going out with the blaze of fire. Don't the Japanese
And
go out with the
again,
blaze
you're
of fire?
you're putting your American culture on a Japanese person. They
It
don't carry
no.
themselves that way.
No,
They're
fuck
saying
that
what
shit.
You, us,
You
and
go.
every other American would do.
He
That's
left
not their
Konami.
culture.
He
Japanese
left
people don't get
Konami, and
around
1
like
month
that.
later, he signed with fucking Sony. Sony would have got his ass right then and there.
Bruh, I lived in Japan for 3.5 years. They're passive aggressive.
Man,
They
fuck
don't like
that.
confrontation. Again, you're putting your
They don't like
American
confrontation. They bomb.
ideology on
How
how
they don't like
do
confrontation
things.
and they bomb Pearl Harbor?
And now,
Oh,
because
damn.
of that, they don't have
How
any
they don't
weapons.
like confrontation?
And now they don't have any weapons. You know they don't have guns and shit like that in Japan now
Well,
because
again,
of that.
okay, before we get off topic here,
Like
all
I'm saying is I understand what you're saying, but you have to objectively look at the differences in cultures when it comes to that type of thing too.
right? Okay, and all that happened was he was on a separate floor in a separate office and he couldn't talk to his team. People are making it out to be like he was trapped in a fucking jail cell and beaten.
I mean, he wasn't trapped in a jail cell, but how do you expect to do a good quality job with a project when you can't communicate with your team?
He is one person versus an entire team. You guys honestly believe without his input, the rest of the team is so unusable they can't make the rest of the game?
What I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's stupid to be part of a team and not have communication.
I absolutely agree. What they did was
either way they go, like Konami's fucked. You know, after what they did to Kojima, even though Kojima has been carrying him for over 20 years, like they're fucked, man. All they got left with pachinko machines, whatever you call them things.
Pachinko
like,
machines,
yeah, they don't mess with the AAAs no more.
That's where they make their money.
That's basically all they got left. Kojima was basically Konami, and I guess.
Yeah, but none of that stuff matters.
That's what I'm saying.
Him winning an award is not the problem. We're just talking about how ridiculous him getting the award was with Keeley. Like Keeley was being.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm just want to talk about. We keep getting off subject. I just want to talk about how we feel about the Game Awards. What do we feel? Which game was deserving? Which feel? What do we feel the game that wasn't deserving of awards? That's okay. So hold on. Let me talk. But like I was saying, man,
do game of the year last because we're all gonna have different things about that.
Right.
So.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of categories, a lot of stuff I want to get to. But yeah, that Jeff Keighley thing, that was kind of a cringe moment. Like, you're right, Nick.
I was waiting on him to propose to him. That was kind of weird.
Yes. Over the
but
top.
but like
this is too
the
much.
game of the year, like it's like it's getting worse every year. Like these games that actually deserves to get I'm not saying that it deserves to win. It needs to be at least nominated. The second time that Rise of Tomb Raider did not even get nominated, and I thought that was complete bullshit, man. It didn't get nominated for nothing, and that game was pure gold. And we talked about this a few weeks ago on my podcast about certain games that is very out of place in certain categories. I know that you feel kind of differently, Retro Bro, about having an indie game for Game of the Year or a online only game for Game of the Year. We can always disagree with that aspect. You got the multiplayer category, you got the independent category. Those games belong, in my opinion, in those categories, and does not need to move outside the category because it does not qualify for the big budget or big AAA games that offers a lot of content outside of just that one phase. Like the indie games, it's just a one phase game. There's really no multiplayer in indie games.
One thing I can say I noticed is kind of trendy. Have you noticed with these game awards is that they usually give the award to the company who's brand new, or brand new franchise, or brand new.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but I'm just basically saying that they need to be fair, when it comes
That's
to
not true because
Game of the
Witcher
Year.
3 won last year, and that's the third.
Yeah,
installment.
no,
that's
Witcher
true.
3, it did deserve to win because the game was great, and some people was basically arguing on Facebook, and I saw it. I think it was on. I think it was that post Nia. No, I think she posted something about that Nia about that, and somebody was like, okay, how come these RPGs get the win Game of the Year and it doesn't offer multiplayer? And that's an easy answer, man. Like the content, you get hundreds and hundreds of hours of content.
We're gonna go into that later because I think that's actually a legitimately fair argument. A single player only game shouldn't be allowed to win if a multiplayer only game can't win.
But does a multiplayer game give you hundreds of hours of new content?
Bruh,
No. We're talking
I'm about to answer that question for you right now.
Wait. No, we're talking about hundreds of
Oh,
hours of
finna go.
repetitive content
Here we go.
of the same maps. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of new places to go. That's what I'm saying. Like multiplayer does not offer. That's a lot.
Competitive multiplayer games do though. That's what
gonna
MOBAs do.
Well,
Every
never when it
couple of
does.
months,
Doesn't give you
every
hundreds
couple of
hours
months,
new.
every couple of months,
every
Never when it
game
does.
that Blizzard makes gets
Yes.
supported for
Okay,
like 10
okay,
years.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's go in order. Let's kind of start with you, Alex.
I can think of 10 games right now.
Are
that
we?
do that.
We're going
Okay,
in
hold
on
on,
Game of the
guys.
Year
I'm trying to
first.
get-
I thought we were doing
organized.
this
No,
last, but
no.
okay, here we go.
Alex,
Let them get
okay,
together.
Ooh.
No end of the year. No end of the year. Let's do the composer of the year.
Yeah,
All right,
listen,
all
I
right,
thought
Alex,
we're doing Game of the Year last because that's the big one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
go
gonna do
to
that
the
last.
composer.
Hey, Alex, just give me your thoughts on how you feel about the game of the year awards last night.
Are you kidding? We're doing it first.
No, we're gonna just give our thoughts. I'm not saying
Overall thoughts.
overall thoughts.
That's just gonna get into. Okay, whatever.
That's true.
But yeah, Overwatch is better than Uncharted, obviously. Like, what else is there to say? Uncharted's an average game. Why would it win?
Okay. In that case,
I
okay.
second that
Okay,
motion.
explain
I third that.
explain to me what does these games what does the category supposed to represent? Does an online only game supposed to stay
They didn't
in the
tell you.
online only section, on the multiplayer section? Does indie games need to stay in their section? Does sports games need to stay in their section? What needs to be qualified to go on the game of the year category?
I think we're all going to take a
They
meeting to take a
don't
break from the
have
podcast.
specific rules like that.
I'm just going by in general what basically what's been happening all these years. The past 2 years, RPGs won. Besides this year, of course, Overwatch won. But the last 2 years was Witcher 3, and the year before that was Dragon Age Inquisition. And those games
didn't deserve to win either.
That game is shit. Fuck
Yeah,
that game.
that year should have been Bayonetta or Shadows of
But
Mordor.
it wasn't that many games
I feel like because everyone's gonna have a different opinion and what they think is good is subjective. I think they should take things that really aren't necessarily subjective that most people would reasonably agree on. Like perfect example, if a game is incomplete it shouldn't be going up for Game of the Year because the game's not even done. I think that's pretty fair.
That's
Pretty
what I'm
fair.
saying,
Another
man.
thing is, if enough people like the game, then it should be able to go up for Game of the Year. You don't have to like it, but if 1 billion people do, then I think it deserves a vote.
But remember the last time we had this
pretty-
conversation? Remember the last time we had this conversation and not what I said?
I think we got to a
They
little
should
debate
throw
about
20.
that.
They should have 25 games
Uh-huh.
in each category and let
That's
the
a lot of
gamers
games.
determine what the shit is.
That's what I said.
It'd be the simple. It'd be simple. It's straight down the line. Now, if your game didn't get up there, if you love Halo and Halo didn't get up there, that's you and the Halo community fault. If
Right.
if Splatoon didn't get up there for best shooter, that's you and Splatoon. It's that easy. Instead of having these group of rooms with these old YouTube motherfucking personalities that don't really care. It's like think about it. I think the Gaming Awards was trying to cater to everybody. It was trying to cater to the
Yeah, of
indies.
course they are.
It was trying to cater to the PC.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To the X. I'm gonna put this way. It ain't no way in hell, in blue hell, that you throw a racer with a sports game.
Yeah, I know. Sports skin racers should be separate.
And then there's a whole lot of indie racers out there that's pretty damn good. You could have put that up there with them. It's certain things. Inside shouldn't be up there with the big boys. No.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Overwatch. I love the
Okay.
shit. I got people like I say play that shit competitive, but it's not a game of the year to me. It's not a game of the year contender.
Why
It
not,
might be
though?
multiplayer game of contender, but it's not the game of the year contender because of it's. I'm gonna put it this way: Overwatch. My son, if he was 3 years old, can play Overwatch. Overwatch is
That's the point.
people like
That's the
Overwatch
good
because Overwatch can get competitive, but it's simple at the same time. You don't have to worry about too many button
That's the
combinations.
same thing Splatoon has. That's the same thing Call of Duty has. That's why a lot of people like it, because you can get in and play it.
My thing is, I want to know for Game of the Year. I wanted to have something. I don't give a fuck if you was always online or you're not or not, because you can. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if it's just single player. It don't matter to me. Is you have to do something that's more innovative than something else. That you have to give somebody like that ooh and ah.
Yeah, but
like
out of all the games
Tomb
on
Raider
that
gave you that.
list,
Yeah, but Tomb Raider gave you that ooh and ah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting this. You know what I'm saying? Most sequels don't beat most sequels is dog shit, to tell you the truth. It don't beat the first game because you lost that lost luster. You saw something different out of Rise of the Tomb Raider. You saw something different out of this game.
Yeah,
and I
but
don't
last year.
and if it's an indie, I need an indie that's gonna sit there and can hang with them. Just because it's an indie, I don't say kick indies out, but this indie got to take your soul away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
It's
got a
gonna have
question
to
for
be.
y'all guys. I got a question for y'all guys.
All right.
What's the qualifications that these games need to have in order to be either in the Game of the Year
It's-
category
it's
or in their own
online.
separate, or in their own separate category? You know, for instance, like if it's an action adventure game, then what games has to be? What games has to be so they can be in that category, action adventure. When I say action adventure, I'm talking about like
Action-adventure
Uncharted,
genre.
like a Tomb Raider, like the kind of action adventure games. Yes, there's a lot of action shooting.
Game
but
of
there's
the
a lot
Year
of-
isn't genre bound. What are you talking about?
Yeah. What?
Game of the Year is not bound by any sort of genre.
It's like a mixture.
It can be any genre. It could be a fucking puzzle game. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they have the specific categories like action game. Those ones can only be action games. Game of the Year can be any game as long as it's a good game.
I know that. I'm just basically saying like what games needs in order to fit in there, like you putting pieces to the puzzle, because I felt that some of those puzzle pieces did not even fit in the Game of the Year category. Because it did not
Like
belong
what?
there because
Let's go.
my
Explain it, and I'll explain it to you. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Like,
all I'm
what doesn't
saying is
fit? And I'll explain it to you.
my thoughts about it with Game of the Year should be a game that offers not only just multiplayer, it offers single player. If it's an independent game, then it needs to stay with independent categories, because it's not fair to all these other games that people put in hundreds of millions of dollars and they get beat up by a game that costs maybe less than $1 million. That's what I'm saying.
Blizzard, man. You're
That's
not
not
beating
the
Blizzard,
indie
man.
game's fault.
Yeah, but
though.
I'll put it this way, real. I'm gonna use something that my man Tax usually go with these anthologies. All right, and so I'm gonna hit you with an anthology. So this person can't be man of the year because he might be artistic. Or this guy doesn't have any legs. You know what I'm saying? You can't penalize a indie developer because a lot of these motherfuckers got
For being small.
a lot of these guys have a shitload of money and they give you a bullshit ass game.
Yeah.
Right.
Where
That's true.
to me it's more passionate with the indies because I told you I didn't play some indies. I was an indie like
A lot of them are
indie,
good.
but I didn't play some indies and I'm like, okay, damn. You know, I hope somebody pick you guys up because you can see you can kind of see the fork, like you can see that they're passionate. You know, some of these indies run better than these fucking
They do. A
AAA
lot of the
part
times
games.
they have better stories
that's
and they're
true,
better
that's
games.
true, but does indie games sell consoles? Does indies
That
be on?
doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with anything.
Selling a console. You think about when we say game of the year, we don't give a damn what it's coming from. We don't care if it sell consoles or not. It's for you to understand
what y'all
that
telling
can
me-
get it. It don't. A game of the year should not be a console seller. I don't give a damn about
It doesn't
a
have to
console
be a
seller.
console seller.
If that game can that game can immerse me into that world, you got me.
So what you're
Put me
saying
into that
is like
world.
you are for independent games to be in the category of game of the year.
Yes,
I don't care. Yeah,
absolutely.
if it's good now,
Good.
Inside shouldn't have been there. Inside shouldn't have been there at all.
Should be another
Inside
AAA.
need to have been replaced with something
Well,
else
I think
because
that's
Inside
cool.
didn't.
No,
Inside.
We're saying
Inside
that
didn't do it.
specific game doesn't deserve to be there, but indies in general
Okay,
should
okay,
be there if
we
the
can
game
talk
is good enough.
about the indies. What do y'all think about multiplayer only games?
It can be there. I'll
It
put
can
this
be
way:
there as long as-
Neverwinter could have been up there with a multiplayer of the year. I play the shit out of that. And that shit free to play.
Well,
And I
How
play
about
the shit
this?
out of it. And then,
Wait,
like you say hours. They give me hours for free. I can buy
Watch
things
this.
if I want to,
Boom.
but I can buy hours. I don't have to buy anything. Think about it. I think since
Rocket
Neverwinter
League-
came out, that's 4. Rocket League that ain't no fucking game, man. That shit is.
I don't give a. Rocket League was probably the most fun I had with a
you
game in 10 years, bro.
But that's for
It
you.
deserved to beat the fuck out of Forza.
You
know-
got it. So you got it for
deserves
free. Hang on, but did you get it for free too?
I bought it on Steam.
You playing soccer cars.
So,
and it's great. And it's great.
You playing soccer cars. So
We've been playing
soccer
Forza for
cars
how
better
long
than
now?
Forza. Where you got all these cars. What you got in soccer cars? About 12 cars. You got a ball that you jumping up and down.
Have you played
Man,
it?
that shit should
Doing
be in an
soccer
indie
tricks.
game.
Okay, with
You can do
multiplayer
it
games, what does that say with other games that actually has a good multiplayer and a single player campaign like Titanfall? I enjoyed both of them.
Titanfall was nominated. What's the problem?
Yeah, but
Here's
Titanfall was-
what I gotta say
Yeah,
on
yeah.
It
this.
was nominated, but neither of them won, right?
Right?
Okay.
Overwatch is a better game.
Okay, real. You have to look at it this way, and I know you don't understand because you don't play as many multiplayer games, but there's multiplayer games that are so much more relevant than some of the story games that come out, and even the ones with story and multiplayer that you can't deny them. I mean, if you look on PC and you look at, say, like Team Fortress 2, you look at Dota or
League
any
of
of those
Legends.
games, League of Legends, even World of Warcraft, they've been out for years, and
I'm an old school gamer. Like I told you this a million times.
but that means that also means you're biased because
Exactly.
you're not accepting the fact that these games get new content every year and have been out for 15 years. Like, to be out for 15 years on like one title and not have to update your game because people
Nobody
are enjoying
else
it
can
that
pull that
much.
shit
Think
off.
about how consistent that is.
Well, like I say, I you know that's y'all. It's like
Real
if I-
gamer, use a
if I can't get a single player
racist gamer.
You want
Real is a racist gamer.
If I,
Real gamer, do you want to
if I
know
can't
why
get a single
Overwatch
player-
won? It's very
like this.
simple.
When I buy a game that has, of course, single player and campaign, I always go to single player, player campaign first because I'm old school. I like to play by myself. I like to
But
challenge
see
people.
that's where the
I
bias
play with
comes in.
people.
You're
But that's
hurting
where
your
the bias
personal
comes in.
feelings.
Let me finish. Like I do play multiplayer. I'm not gonna lie, because I put in some hours on Titanfall. It's an enjoyable game. I like Titanfall. I put in some hours on Halo 5. I like the multiplayer. And I felt that it's like this. If I really enjoyed the game, the single player, I will put in countless of hours of multiplayer. And the way this gaming industry is shaping up is that we're going to have a lot more online only games in the future, and
That's going to happen
Battlefield-
regardless.
Yeah, I know that, and I feel that Destiny is starting a trend for that. Destiny, you got the the Battlefront that came out, in which it used to come out. It used to come out with a single player campaign back then, and they took that out, and now we got to pay $60 for a game that has no online. I mean, that has no single player campaign, but it has just only a multiplayer, and now we got to pay an extra $50 for a season pass for online only.
Hey, real.
It might sound like
real. I got an idea for you. Do like me. Wait for that shit go in the vault.
Oh no, no,
that shit go in the vault.
I do. I know.
I ain't want that shit go to that vault, and we can all get down. Cause I ain't buying that shit.
It might sound that I'm a little biased with. I know. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little biased when it comes to online only games because I feel that these games are not worth $60 anymore with online and single player campaign.
But see, that's the debate there. We said it's worth being game of the year. We never said it was worth $60 because I don't pay $60 for them. That's a different topic.
That's a different topic entirely.
Differently, because if I enjoy my game and I feel that I'm getting, if I'm getting like a lot of content and I'm enjoying my game,
you're gonna get a lot of content from Overwatch.
Yeah.
See, I put this way. I put this way.
I
guess Overwatch, you don't pay for no maps. You don't pay for no new characters.
I just
all the DLC is free.
I like to play by myself a lot. I just put it this way. I like to play by myself.
Okay.
So it might sound like
well, you're a loner.
That has nothing to do.
You need to get out the loner. You got to actually.
Y'all heard it live.
People.
Real just admitted he don't got no hands in video games.
You got to
horizons myself.
You got to expand your horizons. Because when you start playing, like I'm put this way, I play Halo. I mean not Halo, but I play Gears of War. I beat Gears of War 4 times with 4 different people because it was more enjoyable when I played with these other people. Even though I played it, I had fun.
No, it's fun when you play with other people, but. Me, I like to play by myself first, and after I'm finished, I play with other people. It's just I'm first. Maybe I sound selfish, maybe it's a little biased, but if I can't get a good experience with the single player campaign, then it might mess. I might have a different way of thinking when it comes to the multiplayer.
But see that's the other thing too. I think it depends on everyone's taste because from my perspective, when it comes to RPG games are better when they're multiplayer in most cases than they are when they're single player. I would say the only really difference in my own personal opinion would be with Final Fantasy. Like I think single player, they're better than their multiplayer ones, but with a lot of RPGs, having people play different roles instead of you controlling them all yourself gives them more interesting dynamic because a lot of people will have different styles.
More variety and stuff like that.
Final Fantasy 15 is getting a co-op multiplayer in
it is. Cause they asked me if I want to get the season pass the other day when I bought it. Nah, I'll wait on that.
And then I put this way, real. I feel you on this, but see, I'm gonna put this way. I was with you. I'm like, I like a campaign. I love a great campaign. I love that. But when I play Madden this year, when I play 2K, fuck all that shit. I ain't play no franchise. I went directly online. That's what I did. I haven't. If you go check my police record, a lot of them didn't check it. You check my police record. I just played online. I play online matches. That's all I play.
I'm saying I'm just being selfish. It's me. I'm just giving my perspective.
Yeah, but see, you gotta be like,
I'm
okay.
content with that answer. He's admitting it.
Yeah,
now.
but you saying that you selfish, right? But say you say, I'm gonna hit with real with this though. Like I say, my old lady, this. Don't you got to compromise? Because see, think about it in a video game. When you play video games, ain't that a relationship? Don't you got to compromise in your relationship? Do you got to compromise with your wife?
But see, that's where real.
Don't you got to compromise with your wife? If your wife wanted to go eat at such and such a spot, and you know that you really don't, you got to compromise. Say, hey, baby, let's go to the movies. Let's go eat some popcorn. Don't you got to compromise? Am I right?
Yes.
Sometimes you got to compromise.
So I'm gonna try and explain why Overwatch won. Okay, just let me talk for a sec. Oh, when you're done, Nick. Okay.
Yeah, Nick can't say that, man. What you think, Nick? No, go ahead. No, Nick. No, we all been talking. What you got to say, man?
No, I'm just saying. You went from talking about video games to how your marriage works. That makes no fucking sense.
Compromising.
No, we talking about compromise. It's an anthology. It's nothing to take serious. It's just
topic shit. I'm just
I know, right?
Man, even with my girl, like but it's like even with my, like I say, a game is we're gamers, so that's a relationship with your game. We ain't talking about physical. We ain't fucking our games and no shit like that. But you gotta, so you got to, like I said, I'm gonna put this real. On the 360, I probably had about 10 friends. Now, since I started this YouTube shit on Xbox, yeah, I get friend requests. People sit there and want me to play with them. I was like you. I'm like kind of closed-hearted. Now I have to open myself out. I have to compromise to a certain extent. But I don't mess with everybody.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I don't mess with everybody. I kind of pick and choose. Like I said, I get party invites all the time. But I'm like, who is this? And then I tell them, you got to identify who you are. I don't know. Oh, man, I'm a subscriber. I just want to play some Titanfall. Okay. But we can play Titanfall, but I'm not putting you in my party, though, until I, figure out who you are.
Okay,
That's
Real.
all I'm
So now I'm going to explain to you, Real, why Overwatch 1 and why it makes sense, okay? So, Overwatch 1 is a new IP. 2, it has changed up online shooting games. It's not the traditional Call of Duty copy and paste shooting game. It's a team-based strategy shooting game that is relatively new for consoles, and people have caught on to it like wildfire. They love it. It's sold like 20 million between all the versions. It has its own esports genre made just from this game, and a bunch of esports teams. It's super popular, and it's made by Blizzard, who is going to continue to support this game for at least 10 years. And all of that is supposed to be thrown aside because Uncharted 4 has a single player and a multiplayer that died after 3 weeks? Like, no, I'm sorry. Like, that's why Overwatch is won, and that's why it deserved to win. It's the better game because of what it brought to gaming. Uncharted 4 was just another Uncharted game. They didn't do anything new. And the other games, like Titanfall 2, was similar to Titanfall 1. Battlefield 1 didn't even get nominated because it was just a generic shooter.
Titanfall 1 never had a single-player campaign. How's that similar?
It did, but it was a single player, but you just had to play with multi people. It was a story. People didn't like it because it wasn't a traditional.
It wasn't a traditional single-player game.
Yeah, that's why people didn't like it.
Also, let's compare
Inside
this
is
to
just
Destiny.
a little game. So like it makes sense why Overwatch won. And I personally don't think it's worth $60, but you can get it cheaper now if you don't want to pay $60 for an online only game.
No, I see where you're coming from. I see exactly where you're coming from. But like I say, I got my own way of thinking, like what should be in that category. But yes, I don't think.
Let me ask you one question, because I was watching your video today, so I think this is the perfect question with this topic. You feel that Overwatch doesn't deserve it being only multiplayer, not single player, but then how do you think that Street Fighter V deserves to win, and that was an incomplete game for the longest time? How do you justify that?
Street Fighter V came out unfinished.
First of all,
that was a bullshit
And Street
win
Fighter
right
V should not beat no KI.
No,
Out of all the shit that you play.
I think KI should have won.
I don't buy incomplete games from day one. Y'all know that. I've been preaching on my channel for a long time.
But I'm saying it shouldn't get an award for the way it came out originally.
Rewarded for
Everyone else paid for full price and got nothing. So you're now being biased to the fact that you waited, got it cheaper, and it's now complete, and you're giving it a pass. I don't understand the logic.
I could just as easily say you should have bought Overwatch on Black Friday for $35 then.
But I got KI and I do have Street Fighter V, and I'm an old school Street Fighter fan, so maybe because I'm a fan of the Street Fighter series. But as far as the gameplay goes, I love the gameplay. Everybody keeps trashing Street Fighter.
I love Street Fighter too. I'm a Street Fighter. I'm down with Street Fighter. But my thing is, as you're gonna have the best fighter of the year, when you got KI, they added every season they add shit.
Right.
We talking about add multiple stuff.
Yeah,
so my thing is, what happened? What has Street Fighter had? Street Fighter should have added shit when it had from day one. From day one, they supposed to have it. Think about it. KI didn't cost you $60.
Yeah,
but
and it was complete.
Cost you $60.
And it was complete.
And they added you stuff. You added characters. You added different game modes. You got this and that. You can go play KI right now, free to play. You can pick. Oh, I just want this character.
But Killer Instinct since the beginning of time have always been a B fighter. Always.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter, and I love Street Fighter. Street Fighter's my shit.
It was just the way that 5 came out was incomplete.
Like I
don't. It's a well-known franchise way before Killer Instinct.
But But see,
Exactly.
that's a bias too. Like I love Street Fighter, but if they're giving me a crappy product, I'm not going to condone that. You're saying because it's
Look,
Street Fighter,
the
let's give
base
them a pass.
gameplay is still great though.
Like, from what my experience with it, I'm just letting you know. I played both games. I like both games, but I just recently played it. I didn't buy day one. Yes, you can argue and be like, well, how it was on day one. No, how many games that was broken day one but still get praise?
But then that brings up another problem because the whole point of this podcast was to complain about how we thought the Game Awards were biased for their thinking, but now you're doing the same exact thing with your voting because you're not looking objectively on everyone else's opinions and only going solely on your own. So does that make you any different than anybody that's doing the Game Awards now? That's the same thing.
Like Bethesda games come out broken, buggy all the time, but they still get praised. Like what about that? Like,
Bethesda games don't come out with half the content missing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just going by quality, guys.
I wouldn't give the Bethesda a game.
Okay, you want to go? Hang on, you want to go off of quality? Street Fighter 5 didn't have the quality that Killer Instinct had.
Right.
You talking about like?
You want to go?
You talking about from day
Like,
one?
I don't
even with
think
season
Killer Instinct should have won either. Just out of principle.
No, but I'm gonna put it
season
this way,
update.
and then I'm gonna put it this way: Killer Instinct and Killer Instinct and Killer Instinct and Street Fighter are two different games. Now you know. Now a game that might should have been up there. What about Blaze Blue? What about King of Fighters? It's more fighters.
King of Fighters on there?
Yeah, because King of Fighters was a better complete game than Street Fighter.
I mean, King of Fighter netcode is dog shit. But what about that shit?
Street Fighter. You know, y'all know I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. It ain't because I didn't say that they deserve to win because I'm a Street Fighter fan. I enjoyed the game. That's what I keep telling y'all guys. Whether it came out,
I didn't say you can't.
No, we said that you're not enjoying it, but you're trying to. He said you're trying to justify it's the game of the year.
Business practices,
and you can't justify the game because think about it. If you're going to justify is the fighting game of the year, you got to start from point A. Like not from point D and C.
Let me give you an example. If I'm supposed to, somebody's paying me to make a 30-minute commercial, and the first 10 minutes of the commercial is the best commercial you ever seen, but you didn't get the other 20 minutes, and I expect you to pay me for an incomplete job, like that's nonsense.
Or here's another example with video games, so it might make a little more sense. No Man's Sky came out broken, and it was a giant lie, right? And everybody took them to town, and now they just patched it and added some other stuff. Does that mean No Man's Sky should be nominated for some awards now?
Hell to the no.
Same thing.
Yeah, but here's
that's the same thing for Street Fighter.
Not only the game was missing content and everything, the game was complete garbage.
Well, the core gameplay is what.
The core gameplay.
There was no broken parts in the game. It just they're all there, just like Street Fighter.
You're right.
Look, here's the thing. I've been saying since Street Fighter 5 came out. To me, Street Fighter 5, as far as Street Fighting games go, was just dumbed down garbage. I'm sorry.
That's true.
But they made that game so they dumbed it down so much that when I went to play it, I thought I couldn't play it because it was this is too easy, and I'm trying to play the old Street Fighter way, and I am failing. Because everything that I knew was fucking taken out of this game.
Yeah,
gameplay wise, and I could not get on
double
board.
Double fireball, or back fireball is everybody super.
Right.
Because I'm trying to sit here and play the
super dragon punches everywhere.
I'm failing because it's not working because they changed it so much and they made it so freaking easy to play. That's why everybody's like, oh, this is the best game ever. Oh, it's the best Street Fighter game ever made. Oh, so it's because they dumbed it down and that's pretty much what happened in this game. So even if you factor in the fact that, and I love Street Fighter too, and this game hurt me as a Street Fighter fan.
This is what they do with Street Fighter. They'll dumb down the game a little bit, make it more accessible, right? And then they'll add new tech to it. They'll add new
even
tech.
if you even if you're ignoring all, I could ignore all the other stuff the incomplete, whatever. That's bad too. But at the end of the day, it's this game they made it. I don't know if they made it, but they made it so damn easy that a lot of the old school Street Fighter players are something's wrong here. We can sense it.
Yeah, where's the challenge and stuff like that?
The game was rushed. The game was rushed. It should have got delayed.
Rushed for Evo tournaments.
Yeah, but it got rushed.
I am nowhere near high level Street Fighter whatever like that. I'm not the best. I will never be the best. But when me, a rather casual Street Fighter fan, can feel that something is wrong with this game, something is fucking wrong with this game.
It's true. Like Bison and Guile should never be two characters that you can use as easily as Ken and Ryu. They just shouldn't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, for
And
one
just
is,
like-
and I'm gonna put this way too. You gotta, I love the ladies, but goddamn, it's too many big titty, big booty girls in that motherfucker. That's what you trying to sell me on? You know what I'm saying? They booty bumping each other and shit. You know what I'm saying?
too
I
many.
understand about it. One, it's too many of them. So you're gonna tell me I don't get us a guy because it's too much shotos? You
And
know,
they edited.
they throwing Akuma in.
Like,
They throwing, look, Akuma ain't even came out on Tekken yet, and they finna throw him in. Akuma wasn't supposed to be in this early. Think about it. Think about the
Fighter
logic.
5 is going to win fighting game of the year next year because of the Akuma DLC. Much like Witcher 1
Yeah,
fucking this year because of this DLC.
Here's what I want to add on this
speaking
because
of Witcher, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I mean, just like some of you said, like, yeah, like, 100 said about the rush. Yeah, of course it was rushed because of those tournaments, because EVO was like a big thing. Because they didn't take their time on it. It's like, oh, we got to get out ready for, tournament ready.
Yeah, they don't even
They
put.
really-
But see, that's I still can't take that as an excuse because there's other competitive games out there that take more time. I mean, Smash does it, Pokemon does it, and Pokemon has
Okay.
two competitives. They have VGC and Smogon, so it's like they could have took their time to do this. I mean, would people complain because they didn't rush it out? Yes, but they would have had a better quality game that people weren't getting refunds on.
Yep.
Yeah, but see, the people want to, the first thing they want to play is like usually a story mode, and it wasn't in there day one. And people want to get online with it real quick. They can barely get online at all.
They didn't even have an arcade mode. We like Street Fighter for the arcade
How
mode.
do you
We
want
didn't need no damn story.
Without an arcade mode. That is
Man, we had an arcade mode, and then within the end, you hear a little story at the beginning, and you see a little story at the end. That's all we needed.
If
We
you
didn't need
took,
no full
And
fledged shit.
story mode was stupid in this game because it held your hand. It's like, Ryu, I see you have trouble killing me. Do right down diagonal and punch to do the Shoryuken. That's it. I'm dying. Good job, Ryu. Like,
well, if you took these competitive players now, and you made them go and play like the older Street Fighter games, like Street Fighter 2 Turbo or Street Fighter, it'd be the worst fucking play you've ever seen because they have no idea how to play those older games anymore. They're so conditioned with this dumbed down mechanic they put in there that they think they're fucking pros. If you made them play the older games, it looked like shit. And
that's one of the reasons
Make
I
them
hate
play
Marvel.
Street Fighter 4. Make
That's
them
one
play
of the
Street Fighter
reasons I
4.
hate Marvel vs.
Yeah,
Capcom
some-
3.
yeah, 'cause
Because
so
you
many
can pick
I hate
easy
that
mode
shit.
and do one button specials. I
No,
hate
see,
that.
fuck. Now, say Marvel vs. Capcom. See, like I said, I hated 3 because 3 is not traditional. It ain't traditional.
the third one, all you had to do was get the first hit, and that was it.
Man, I don't like that shit.
And then
you
it
know what I'm
had the
saying?
easy mode button.
That
If you
easy
easy
mode,
mode,
yeah, one
you
button.
press one button and it does all the specials for you. That thing
Okay,
is broken.
I guess since we got off topic again, we didn't talk about the DLC with the Witcher 3. How we feel about that? I'm pretty sure that we all can. I'm pretty sure that at least most of us can agree that was very absurd. That a game, basically a DLC, an expansion pack, won over Dark Souls, won
The
over.
fact that it was even nominated was ridiculous.
Xenoblade
me
Chronicles X
I'm ready to
offers
believe.
over 200 or 300 hours worth of gameplay. Now we can all agree with this. Did CD Projekt Red deserve this award this year? Didn't
This
those
year?
other?
No,
No, because they already won.
it was fucking DLC.
That's what I'm saying. We could probably agree with this.
Yeah, look,
Yeah,
no
I
disrespect.
think we're all.
Yeah, you
admitting
can't
that
win on an
DLC should've
update.
won.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
No, you can't read on the expansion pack.
They shouldn't
No,
have.
that's
awarded
an
They
expansion
also
pack.
never been nominated.
That's
no
what I'm
disrespect to Witcher 3 or DLC. That's fine. I have no issue with either one.
Because you
But
basically
there-
slapping everybody in the face that actually put all their hearts and souls and effort to these games that offers over 200 hours. And this expansion pack probably, I don't know how long it is, maybe 10 or 20 hours. It's not fair, man. It's not fair.
I don't like people might be mad. Oh, you're probably just mad because Xenoblade Chronicles X didn't win. Guess what? I didn't expect Xenoblade Chronicles X to win at all. Because
Yeah.
let's face it,
Because
A,
Nintendo.
it was a good
No, but
game.
Xeno should have won it. They
Not
should
a lot
have
of
won
people
it.
played it.
Xeno
That
should
game
have
was
won it.
fantastic. Yeah.
And I ain't played the shit.
Oh, it was
But
good
you
game.
know
It was
what?
good game.
It's a new IP, and I hear a lot of people enjoying it.
It's a great
They
game.
enjoying
Yeah,
it.
oh, it was great.
That's
Right.
a good game.
That
I
real-
bet
that
you,
play real
I bet
games.
you will win when they get on that Nintendo Switch version, though. Just saying.
You know, I'm hoping for a Nintendo Switch version because the Wii U version, it was lacking a lot, man. Those pop-ups, it was like,
Ugh, the pop-in was disgusting.
graphically,
What game? What game?
It can use some
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
It can use some improvements badly. So I don't mind playing on the
Alright.
Switch. And you know, I guess I never finished the game. I put in like 60 or 70 hours until I never finished it because you know my place got robbed. So I don't mind buying the port, especially if everything is enhanced. You know, but you know, how in the hell an expansion pack, you know, won over these games that has a lot of content? What the hell?
You know why they didn't win?
They didn't play
they,
the games.
no, why they didn't win? Because they did not sponsor the video game awards like they did last year. So that's why they didn't win.
The politics.
That's the realest answer ever, and it's probably true.
That's the only answer that makes any sense.
It's just the politics behind the scenes.
It's always politics. Just like when we thought that this was going to be the Uncharted Awards, since they've been nominated just about everything, and it turned out that they really didn't get nothing.
They only won 2, and that's it, but not the big one.
Yeah, like narrative and what's the performance like? Nobody cares about that.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that. But you know, there was some surprises with that. You know, but like I
But
said,
here's the thing. But the Sony fanboys are crying a fucking ocean over because it didn't win the big one. So I was like, boo hoo.
Well, you can't win them all. They won actor. They won voice actor of the year. That's good enough. Shit. That motherfucking voice actor, every goddamn thing on Sony. Shit.
Like out of that list for RPGs, the obvious choice for best RPG is Xenoblade Chronicles X. Dark Souls. I guess it's an RPG. Like I'm thinking about RPGs more like Final Fantasy style and Witcher style, big open world style games. Well, not even turn-based. Like it can be action game too. And they had Deus Ex in there, but like Xenoblade was the RPG. That game is so damn good. But again, like Nick said, not that many people played it. I guess that factors into it.
It's like I think it depends on the situation. Like if we're talking the Witcher DLC winning, that's complete bull. But I do feel if it was the actual Witcher 3 game versus Xenoblade, then different. It'd be more. Yeah, that would be reasonable. But DLC,
yeah, that would make more sense. But that's not what happened.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
DLC winning an award for best RPG it's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
They should have never even been nominated. I don't understand how they allowed that to happen.
If DLC if they're gonna get some love, like for the Game of the Year awards, they need to have their own category, the best expansion pack, the best DLC.
Yeah, like last year there was the DLC of the year or some shit like that.
Like just think of the premise of that. They're saying we're giving you an award for going above and beyond. You gave gamers more content to play. What you're charging them for it. Like really? I don't understand how you win off of that.
Made no sense. That was the most annoying award out of all of them.
Probably because of all the love that CD Projekt Red had last year. I'm not gonna lie. Witcher 3 is like one of the greatest games I ever played. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That is a wonderful game that offers a lot of.
Nobody's denying that Witcher 3 is good.
I mean, that should have been her story.
It's probably the stigma of their reputation that got them to win. It's kind of like
stigma hang on for deal. So why Halo DLC ain't up there then?
I know there's a lot of DLC that came out
and you get it for free.
I don't know.
So why is that? See, you kind of say the stigma. You trying to say the stigma? Think about it. It's you know what? That gaming awards try to cater to too much to everybody. You can't. You need a government body. You need a government body and non-biased people. I mean, really non-biased people.
Okay, let me ask you this on it. Do you feel like Microsoft has been getting shunned this whole entire generation?
Yeah, they got some, but I'm gonna put it this way.
Hey,
Microsoft don't give a shit because you had it at their theater. You gave them public. Yeah. You gave them publicity. You gave them free.
Hey, you have to pay
Microsoft. They don't. And then you see. It's biased, but see, Microsoft don't give a shit about the bias because they making fucking money.
And here's something that you gotta remember, real. You gotta remember that a lot of Microsoft fans don't really rep their company like Sony and Nintendo be doing. Like they'll say they rep their company, but then when y'all get good games, they don't be buying it. Like y'all buy it, but the rest of the community don't be buying it.
That's a
Who
fact.
don't buy what? About what games?
Quantum
Like,
Break,
like
bomb.
Rise of Tomb Raider,
Sunset
you know,
Overdrive,
hang
better.
on, you know
bomb.
what?
Rise of Tomb Raider, bomb.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all an example. I'm gonna give y'all a cool example how the Xbox community. You
I
know,
don't
I'm
know
an
about
Xbox
that.
dude. I'm gonna break it
Because
down to
everybody's
y'all.
playing multi-class.
I'm gonna put this
Quantum
way.
Break, bomb.
I'm gonna put this way. Quantum Break didn't do what it's supposed to. Cause why? It didn't have a co-op and a
Recore, bomb.
multiplayer.
Right.
Recore. Now I don't know Recore bomb because I heard a
No
whole lot of motherfuckers
co-op,
bought
no
that shit for
multiplayer.
$15.
Recore was
It don't have a
$15 on
people
Black
got
Friday.
mad.
You don't put your
Now,
game
now,
for
and
$15.
Recore.
Didn't bomb.
Now, if I would have put Recore on Nintendo, it would have sold like a
Oh, hell yeah,
motherfucker.
it would've sold.
It would have sold because that's what
That's my
Nintendo
point.
guys like to
Yeah,
play.
Rare Replay, bombed.
No, Rare Replay didn't bomb at all. Rare Replay went over $1 million and something.
Once it
People
went down
bought
to
that
like
shit.
$2.
No, people know from the get go. I know, man. I got like 20. I got like fucking 100 people.
That's
My friends that got Rare
probably
Replay.
the
I ain't got Rare Replay.
And
But
then here's the thing: the Xbox community did a whole 180. Like I remember back on the original Xbox before the 360 and before the Xbox One, the community was a lot different because there were games like Jet Set Radio Future and stuff coming out, and people would buy those games.
yeah,
You
but
can't
Jet
release
Set
those
was
type
on.
of titles and they sell now.
No, I'll put this
Hey,
way.
Ron, hey, you got to
Honestly,
realize.
like-
Hold on. You got to realize that as time progresses, we become more jaded. You understand that?
But those games
So,
still
if you
sell
see-
right now on PC. Like we still get good sales on those games now. Like people still play them.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like as time progresses, bro, we become more jaded because we've been playing the same
Honestly,
fucking
when you talk about Xbox
games
games,
over and
games PlayStation guys on buy games. If you look at the top 10 VG charts, whatever, more Xbox guys bought more exclusives than the PlayStation guys because the top 10 on the PlayStation side, only one PlayStation exclusive is on there. That's number 10.
Yeah,
And
but
on the
see, you
Xbox
can't.
side,
I know what I ain't gonna sound like a pony, but you can't go off of those damn VG charts. Tell people quit visiting that shit.
Well, to be fair, real, if you look at Xbox's side, it's only two. It's Halo 5 and Master Chief Collection.
Yeah,
Top
and
10.
I'll put this way: a lot of stuff go digital. VG charts cannot count no digital. NPD cannot count digital games. A lot of people are buying more digital instead of going out to these stores.
And,
It's
it makes
easier.
more sense. I mean, if you have a
Okay,
kid
it's,
and you know they're not that
It's easier.
responsible, why have them deal with a physical disc?
Yeah, and I'll put this way: I'll tell you a lot of stuff. I go digital because I got a cousin and I got a son. They some badass scratching disc kids. I would prefer to buy their stuff digital. At least I know it's there. They can get it back and it's
Gears
there.
of War 4 doesn't seem to have done well.
But people say that. But how do you know what people bought? I
You
know a
know
lot
how
of people
I
bought.
know? You want to know how I
Okay.
know?
How you know?
You want when Halo 5 launched, what did Microsoft tell us within the first couple of days? $400 million, $400 million. They aren't saying anything about Gears of War.
Okay, I'll put this way. A lot of people bought. Remember, you got Gears of War early. If you bought the you bought it online.
The special
A lot of
edition
people
one. Yeah.
special. A lot of people that I know bought the special edition. I had to wait, and I got the hard copy. I had to wait a day. That does not
Microsoft
come in.
didn't do
That
those
stuff don't come in on sale. If I'll put this way, if Gears of War buffed, if Gears of War 4 quote unquote doing it, why this weekend they having a damn tournament for $300,000? Why they having all these gaming tournaments? If Gears of War 4
They're a
did
major
all this
franchise.
bad,
They have to support
and
it.
then you got to understand this too. Gears of War. Now, I ain't bought none of them boxes and none of that because I really don't play Gears of War online. I play it for fun. I get my ass kicked. But look at all that people bought the DLC and all the people that bought the I guess like in Halo 5 you got the little card packs and all that other shit. A lot of people pay for that shit. Now for one is I don't give a fuck if I get a dead ass Dom. I get a dead ass Honor. I don't care. I just want to play the game. But a lot of people care about that shit. That's money. You got to think about all that money revenue in all.
I gotta agree with Alex on this one though, because when it comes to competitive, it's really hard to judge that because you only need X amount of people within the competitive community to make the competitive community keep going. And if you're getting a certain amount of money and funding, whether it's from the community itself or sponsors sponsoring it like Mountain Dew or whatever, then that's all you need. And I got a perfect example. Awesome Knots is a small mobile game on PC. There's only 40,000 people that play, but they still have competitive games for prize money and stuff. And that's not a big install base, 40,000, but you have everyone within the community crowdfunding. We don't even have big sponsors. Like, people crowdfund within the community, put in money and stuff so these events could happen. So you can be small and still run these type of tournaments if you have enough people within the community investing themselves.
Yeah, Microsoft's gonna keep throwing money at Gears because they're essentially rebooting the whole franchise, so they have to keep it in people's faces.
Since they bought it from Epic.
Okay. I got a question for you, Alex. The other day, it was shown that it's more people that was on Gears of War 4 than that was on the whole PSN. Whole PSN.
You know,
There's an article out there.
Down again.
I'm not gonna judge, the sales of Gears of War. We really can't really go off of BG charts all the time because look at the fact that Halo 5.
I'm not going off PG charts. I'm going off what Microsoft says, and they haven't said anything, and that's not a good sign.
They hardly say something. They hardly give out sales of anything.
They were bragging like a motherfucker when Halo 5 made 400 million.
But then what? They just didn't brag off of Halo 5. They said all their exclusives did over 1 million. They just didn't brag on one. They bragged on all of them.
And the reason why they're bragging, because look at the fact that Halo 5 is their number 4 selling, Xbox One game. You know what Uncharted 4 is at right now? It's number 10. Number 10. And that's supposed to be a 40 million install base. So where is everybody else at? They want to talk about Xbox guys don't buy their exclusives, but why is number 4 on the Xbox side? And why Uncharted 4 supposed to be the talk of the town is at number 10?
But hang on, but think about it. This is what I got too.
PSN,
Why nobody's talking about
Netflix
this? Yeah, but I put this way. Why no one's talking about how Uncharted this stole from Gears of War 4? I don't hear TV motherfuckers talking about it. Now I see people, and I see some PlayStation Nation that I mess with, and they playing, this game is great, and you stole the Horde mode. They actually stole the Horde mode.
They didn't. It's like this.
That shit is stolen. That shit is damn near exact. You ain't even got Gears of War 4 ain't never. Gears never had.
The online for Uncharted 4 is completely dead. They're trying to restart it.
But my thing is, give some homage to where you stole it from.
And
I got people.
Scumbags. Do you think they're gonna give any credit to anybody?
People copy each other shit all the time, man. It's just like if you see the gameplay.
To be fair, like Tomb Raider copied off Uncharted and it made Tomb Raider better.
I hear that shit. I hear that, but how did Tomb Raider copy off Uncharted with
the action sequences, like the kind of cinematic action sequences?
But other games have done that.
ActivesiNGaming. Yeah. Hey, watch this. The death animations in both games are the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you guys paid attention to that? It's the exact same.
They
it goes black and white
now, and it makes the games better.
Yeah.
Yep.
That Tomb Raider story is dog shit.
Whenever the first Uncharted
Tomb Raider story dog shit.
That shit.
Oh, now we finna go box. Hey man, come to your house. You don't even know the hour away. We finna go box. We got to line up.
Right. Tomb Raider is like the best game that came out this year.
I like the game. It's a better game than Uncharted, but I thought the narrative in Uncharted was better.
Why is that? Because it's what Transor Z type of shit is what you trying to it's like more Indiana Jones.
You can't compare Naughty Dog's narrative compared to fucking Square Enix. Come on.
Why not, man? That game was incredible. Man, we never knew. Man, they talked about man, what you got on Uncharted? Because he got a brother. You find out you got a daughter at the fucking end. Get the fuck out of here. At least I found out hidden treasures. You find out hidden.
Games are good.
Hell, Drake gets his ass kicked in that game.
I guarantee Laura's supposed to die more times than Nathan.
Yeah,
because she should have been dead several times off the fall. She didn't have it in both games. She ain't supposed to be here. They need to call her the bionic. I ain't want to say the B word, but bionic. You know what I'm saying, woman? Because shit, she takes mega falls. Shit, she gets stabbed, raped, and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you can't talk about Laura, man.
Now, if y'all think about like Rise of the Tomb Raider, it's like you playing Rise of the Tomb Raider on Uncharted because a lot of the scenes, like it's the same thing, like with the grapple rope, like whenever Nathan Drake when he slide down, and whenever you get to
Uncharted 4, they stole grappling hook and fighting from Tomb Raider.
From Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, they stole a lot of shit, but Rise of the Tomb Raider did not get any love for Game of the Year or any love for Action Adventure Game of the Year. Nothing. That's why we say it's a lot of biasness that's going on. Everybody loves Naughty Dog. Everybody's on Sony's nuts. You know, look at I guess when we had that conversation about Street Fighter a while ago, everybody's on Capcom's nut because Street Fighter has been the most popular fighting franchise for over 20 years. So it's about more about reputation than what they actually putting in. That's how I see about the gaming awards. It's more about reputation, to be honest.
Hey, I got a question for you. You play Rise. You play Rise of the Tomb Raider, right? Several times. You own it, right? Did they show homage to the regular, almost all the Tomb Raiders? Did they bring animals in this one? When you fought that bear for the fucking first time, did you say, "Oh shit"? Was that an "oh shit" moment?
Look at me, that bear, that tiger.
That tiger. And people don't. I heard people talking about, what you talking about? You ain't beat the game until you saw the tiger, because the tiger's hitting like a motherfucker. He pops out. He's in the grass, in the tall grass, and you just sitting there. I was like, "Oh, the fuck!" And
I started running and jumping. And
man. So I'm sitting there like, do you get that "oh shit" moment in Uncharted?
Not really.
No.
Do you get that real shit? Do you get that "oh shit" moment?
No, because Nathan Drake can kill enemies by sliding into them.
Yep.
Do Uncharted 4 show homage to Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Well, yeah, they try to always make that action-packed sequences, the set pieces that they always do.
Man, everybody can fall from a fucking train and live. Come on, man. Come on. You found out he had a brother. Come on, man. That's you saying that story was more intriguing to two. Man, I'm saying when you thought your Samoan brother, you thought your Samoan brother was dead. He came back for you. That didn't make you put a smile on your face. Like, man, he really came back.
It's so fucking cliche.
I don't know. I thought the Uncharted 4 story was pretty bad, actually.
Well, I think we already discussed why Uncharted beat it out Tomb Raider.
Yeah, we discussed it a long time ago. I remember when we was talking about just the stigma of Naughty Dog making great quality, and probably because Laura is a woman.
He's a woman and he's a white man.
Yeah, I know that. There is a little bias that's going on, but if you play both games, you can tell which game is better.
Here's my thing about Uncharted, like, because years ago when Uncharted 2 won Game of the Year, that was well deserved.
Yeah,
this one not so much.
Uncharted 2 shits
Uncharted 2 is the best. That's the best one.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you saying Uncharted 2 is the best one, but you show is lobbying for Uncharted 4. That to me is.
I'm just saying. Look,
Tomb
Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider is a better game, gameplay wise. Uncharted 4 is a better game.
Man, had a better story.
Uncharted 4
the story is subjective.
It's more of a story-driven game. It's a better story, but Rise of the Tomb Raider has better action. You have a collection of weapons. You get to craft
the action and the controls.
You get to do a lot of stuff in which you cannot do on Uncharted. You get to fight animals, all kinds of animals. You do not do that on Uncharted. Uncharted stole the fact that you can grapple off of stuff, and you can. Whenever you slide down a hill, whatever, you jump off to hanging on some. They stole that from Rise of the Tomb Raider. I've been saying
all day. Did you play that DLC? Did you play that Alibaba DLC?
No.
What?
Yeah, go play the Alibaba DLC. That'll man. I forgot. It's Bollywood. I put this way.
Yaga or something.
Alibaba. Yeah, I call it Alibaba because I don't know. Play that shit. Matter of fact. If you didn't go, I will buy the shit for you tomorrow. I will go get you an Xbox card. You play that shit, and I bet you your whole thing will change. It still has puzzles. It still has that. But man, what DLC that you got from Uncharted?
None.
Other than they copying off the multiplayer. Right? That you copying off the They said it's coming, but goddamn, I'm still waiting for greatness. Shit, I've been waiting for greatness for the last 3 years.
Like Kingdom Hearts 3.
20 plus. Y'all cannot tell me that Naughty Dog did not take any keys from the regular Tomb Raider series when it came out on the PS1.
I sold the playbook from them.
You cannot tell me.
Like in my personal opinion, I've always felt Uncharted was supposed to be an edgier Indiana Jones. Like it looks like every Indiana Jones movie, except he doesn't have a whip and he has guns.
It's a knockoff version.
I love more of a variety. I only get to have 2 weapon selections on Uncharted versus 4 on Tomb Raider. Like we already know who's the winner on that.
But don't you feel a badass on Tomb Raider? Man, I'll put it this way. I actually don't even try to use guns most of the time. I try to use arrows and shit. I like the stealth where I grab them up. Man, that time when I grabbed the motherfucking buck 50 and drowned him in the water. Oh man. I felt that. Like I said, I was like, woo.
With a bow singing behind him.
You got to remember, one game is more hardcore than the other. One's the rated teen, and the other is rated M. So it really caters towards us since we like games like that. You know, they got to kind of dumb it down for younger people, younger audience to play Uncharted.
Man, my son plays Grand Theft Auto. He's 10 years old. I waiting for no rated E, none of that shit. That's a cop. That's bullshit. My son play more shit than I do. When I played goddamn shit, I'm like, damn.
That's probably why I enjoy Rise of Tomb Raider more, because it caters towards me. You know, of course, it's rated mature, but I love it. That's the stuff I love. It's kind of like comparing like shooters. Like, do I rather shoot people or shoot demons like Doom? I take that because that was more intense than shooting humans. You know, if you playing Call of Duty or playing Titanfall, but Rise of Tomb Raider, you get to fight animals. You get to see it's like a lot of gore, bloody scenes. It's for me. That's the stuff that I like to play.
But see, Tomb Raider don't give the credit. Remember, man. Real, I'm gonna tell you, I'm with you with the Tomb Raider shit, man. Remember you went through the snow for the first time. You went through the deeper snow and it got slower, and then motherfucking you got to run from the bear. You got to man.
Oh my God,
they don't tell them elements. I don't know that shit got in Tomb Raider because in Uncharted because I ain't played it. But I ain't never saw that man in the snow. I see his ass in a car. You know what I'm saying? In motherfucking Maui somewhere shooting a gun with his brother and shit. That's what I see.
Uncharted 4 was an amazing game. I don't want to take anything away from Uncharted 4. I thought it was going to win. I thought it deserves to win because I really did enjoy it. I really did like the game, But I still think Rise of Tomb Raider is a better game. It's just Uncharted. Of course, he's a man, and Lara Croft is a female, and everybody loves Naughty Dog. So y'all, do the math. That's just basically.
Man, I'm still fucking up how all day said it was better than that. I'm still messed up, man. I thought he was my man plus 50 grand. I gotta take him on my friends list, man.
Oh man.
I'll take it. I'm Team Laura all the way more than
Don't let me know how we started talking about Tomb Raider.
Yeah. No, because Tomb Raider should have been up there game of the year. That's what he was talking about. It should have been up there. And actually, I thought it was going to be up there because it was going to play on the PlayStation 4. Now, one reason I don't believe that it was up there, one reason I don't think it was up there because it didn't sell. So we know the ponies don't buy the shit.
Yeah, it didn't sell pretty well on Xbox.
It didn't sell well on both consoles.
Yeah. Well, Xbox, I heard. Well, I can't tell you. I ain't got no sources, but I don't want to say no names. I heard it sold from right now. I heard it's like at 1.5, maybe 1.7
or PC?
on the Xbox. No, Xbox One by itself.
That's pretty bad though.
It was on 360 and the PC.
No, that's just Xbox One. We don't know about I never heard about the 360 numbers. They just said this straight on Xbox One. Because I asked the same thing. It was like, what about the 360? But I heard the 360 only sold about 300,000 copies.
Oh damn, that's not good. Damn.
But you know what? No, but I expect that because man, why would you want to play the shit on the 360?
Yeah,
well, you can get better shit on the Xbox One. But
I
now
know why they put it on there. That install base. That's why they put it on there.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of people on the 360, they still playing spades and
they still play NBA 2Ks. I think they still supporting last gen systems.
Wow. Yeah, they still get the wrestling games too.
Yeah. So my thing is, you know what? Y'all ain't played. Man, Microsoft should do something crazy. If I was Killer Phil, I'd throw the Rise of the Tomb Raider free, but you want to buy that DLC, but I'll give it free next month. Thank you for all things. I would throw it for free.
Wouldn't surprise me. We getting all these good free games, man. Like, what we getting? Outlast and
Sleeping Dogs.
Hang on, Outlast. I played that shit last night. Almost had a heart attack because that shit don't make no damn sense to me. I don't know. It's just me. Now, Sleeping Dogs. Now we had an argument about this shit last night. Sleeping Dogs to me is better than GTA.
Ah, shut
Sleeping Dogs
that,
is
man.
very good.
Unplug this nigga's mic. Unplug it. Get him out of here.
Joyce is
I
sleeping
said
dog.
that's
Fuck
it.
outta
Sleeping
here.
Dogs is better than GTA to me. Because it's
Jordan.
Dogs is
Hey,
good
but this is coming from. Hey, this is. Hey,
can
real.
all
This is
agree
coming from a
Sleeping Dogs is a
man
good
that
game.
plays coffin drivers, bro. You understand?
why you get mad because I
You
play?
can't
Because
trust. You can't trust nothing. Bone. If you give this nigga a picking flowers game, it's the shit.
well, you see me play Picking Fires. I'm on the hardcore game, as you know. Shit.
That's
He
hilarious
tried to-
because there really
And you
is an
play
indie
Animal
game called
Crossing.
Flower.
Egon, you play Animal Crossing. And I ain't never played no Animal Crossing game. Yeah, I know. You know I got to get back. You ain't got to that damn
Bone,
much.
I'm telling you, Bone. Bone wanted Domino's to give Game of the Year, man. That's what he wanted.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, matter of fact, we need to play that tonight, Domino's. Say, let's put some money up.
Man,
Okay,
what
I
were we
don't.
talking about a while ago, man? We got off topic like again.
But that's what podcasters are for.
Now, you always gonna get off
fucking
topic. That's,
topic.
We always get off topic. I try.
that's human nature, man.
Hey, real, for the record,
I-
everyone knows this
Okay,
cast
look.
isn't scripted.
Huh?
I said, for the record, everyone knows this podcast isn't scripted.
Yeah, it is very unscripted. 'Cause
Yeah.
We
And shout out to
yeah.
everybody in the comment section been riding with me. They said I've been winning the debates lately. So hit
I'd
that
also
like
like
button.
to make a
You
shout
gotta
out.
hit that like button.
Telling her to shut up because she said we ignorant.
I sure already know. Matter of fact, I need to be in a podcast with her because I heard she got in your ass the other day. I couldn't get in and I had to leave.
I was in his ass.
Yeah, and her she was getting your ass live on the interweb, and I couldn't see it all because I had a customer and I didn't, and we can get real raw, you know what I'm saying, and they was Caucasian, so I didn't want to sit there and
I feel you.
Okay. Who is that?
The aliens, bro.
Oh, shit. Xenomorphs are back.
Science type shit.
What the hell is that?
I don't
Where's
know.
my tinfoil
no,
hat
that,
at,
no, I
bro?
dropped. No, that was my bad. I dropped my phone.
Oh,
I heard
damn.
that. Yeah, I dropped my phone.
I thought
I'm
it
trying to
got
get
my
off the charger.
podcast again. Shit, I thought Jesus Christ.
Scared me right
Oh.
No one has no love for you, real. I was like,
I guess there is no love. Everybody in the chat said everybody's against me, man. They said poor real. He'll
hey,
cry in
just
the
like
car.
Tupac, me against the world.
I think somebody said real's gonna cry in the car. Like, what the fuck is this, Friday?
It is. Oh, it's almost Saturday now. But on Saturday here.
Oh man, y'all is tripping, man. This shit's funny as hell, man.
Nina said y'all need to abduct her ass. She said y'all need to abduct her.
Well, she knows she's more than welcome to come to this podcast, man. She knows she's more than welcome, man. But yeah, what the okay, did we talk about everything?
Yeah, we talked about everything.
Yeah,
in
we
the
covered
sun.
everything.
I think we did cover everything.
Yep, to the sunrise and the moonfall.
So I guess that's basically all I have to talk about tonight, unless y'all want to do some fuckboy talk. No, just playing.
That's
we
all
done with that
one. Talk.
Nah, we done with that one, man.
Something to talk about, debate, whatever.
Nah, we've been debating all night. Shit.
That's the most important topic ever. Everybody remember Netflix got 3 new Dave Chappelle stand-up comedy shows coming soon.
That's
About to
right.
be fire, so make sure you watch.
And it's about to be offline. Make sure you spread the word that Netflix will be having an offline mode.
Yeah, that's already started, isn't it?
Yeah,
Man, who
like
wants
on your
that?
phone, you have
Nobody
to-
want to download that shit on your phone.
You can use
Why
your
you wanna
data.
do-
You don't have to use
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Bruh,
Feature.
when Dave Chappelle
Uh-oh.
Damn, he faded
Yup,
up.
see?
Damn, he got
Yeah,
smacked out of his fucking
see,
chair.
See, that's what he get. Cause who
Dave
want, man? Why
Chappelle.
won't you want to stream? Why, man? Netflix streaming is not bad at all. Why would you want to put that shit on your
because all
phone?
these
Area with
big
shoddy Wi-Fi.
corporations-
We just watch
All
it.
You
these
know-
big
you get
corporations are putting
download
data
charges.
caps.
Yeah, and a lot of people got data cap. No, you got data caps with your download. You gotta understand this. If you downloading that shit
I
in
know you just download
4K
Wi-Fi.
HD, your ass is grass.
Oh yeah. Hey, let me
but
tell you.
see, what you don't understand is I got some friends in the neighborhood that don't have internet, so I got to download it so I can bring it to the house so they can watch it.
Hey, but let me tell you guys this.
You
I
better
see
get
this
paid.
news
You better
on
get paid.
Thanksgiving weekend in Pasadena. They're trying to pass a law where streaming is going to be charged as a utility, like lights, water,
What?
trash.
What?
Yep.
Hang on, but
That
hang on,
hasn't passed yet,
hang
but that's
on.
the trend.
Guess what he's talking about? He said Pasadena. You guys don't know what Pasadena is? That's bougie. That's upper class. Hell yeah, charge all they asses. Charge all they them and Altadena. Charge all they asses. Shit. Cause shit. Charge them
But that's
all.
bullshit. That can't.
No, it ain't bullshit.
that
Man,
can
you think
spread
that law
everywhere.
gonna go down? You think that law gonna go down? We can't go downtown. I put this way: we go downtown Pasadena and drink for 2 hours. We going to jail. We gonna get pulled over.
Retro, you still gone? You here with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh,
Is,
okay.
is everyone good?
I was sitting here arguing with Big Pooh. He was like, the only comedian I knew was Dave Chappelle, and I said honestly, he's the best comedian. Like, comedy is starting to die right now, and a lot of the people
the best
these
comedian.
days are corny. Like, I give it to Louis C.K. He's funny. John Mulaney is funny, but Amy Schumer, nah, bro. Like,
No.
there's so many corny comedians
I want to do
now.
some nasty things to Amy though. You know what I'm saying?
She
I like
got
big
big
girls.
funny.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but she got a big booty and she's terrible at comedy. That doesn't
I
make
don't
it
give
funny.
a damn how she can say a fucked up joke. Shit. I make me laugh because I got something to do. Something
Half her
do something
comedy
strange.
segment is a campaign for her
I'm
brother
trying to do
going
something
to governor.
strange with her, man. Put a piece of change. I'm trying to make her holler for $1.
Everybody want to talk about Kevin Hart. No, Kevin Hart, he is a funny ass motherfucker. But
Kevin
back-
Hart is funny every now
No,
and
no,
then.
no.
He's
Hart-
not stand-up, but he's
The
acting.
thing with Kevin Hart is in every movie he plays.
Kevin
His
Hart,
Oh.
his stand-up comedy his quality has went downhill a lot. But
Because he got to cater to
he's too
somebody.
busy
He had to
making
cater
movies
to
now.
the
It's because he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is as noticeable as a 7-Eleven. You watch a movie and there he is.
Yep, he's just
Well,
there.
put it
He's
this
the
way,
go-to guy
Kevin
now.
Hart is not all that funny. Now, some of his shit is funny.
His
I think he's funny.
what was that stand-up he did in the fucking stadium? What was that? It was in theaters. Like I
Oh yeah,
felt,
back a few months ago. Yeah, I remember that.
no, it was like a year or two ago. Like oh no, I'm trying to remember. It was in
But
theaters.
hang on, but you watch a lot of Kevin Hart. Any stand-up comedy you
You're
watch
talking about
all the
the one he did
time.
at Madison
They
Square
gonna,
Garden.
they're gonna
That's what it is.
anything that you do, I'll put it this way. Sometimes some comedy shows you can't watch of your favorite character because if you keep on watching them, they're gonna say something that you already heard from another one. It's hard to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I love comedy, but Kevin Hart, he's an actor now.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. His
He's an
quality
Actor first, stand-up second.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
some of his movies are.
So at
Just
first, his stand-up was first. That's when everybody loved him because his stand-up was fucking funny. But his last stand-ups, I really did not care about it.
It's,
But, you know-
secondary to him now.
It's not just
Getting
that.
all
Like,
money from Hollywood.
it's not just that. I watch his Breakfast Club interviews, and he explained that. He said the thing is that he's a household name, and he wants to be a household brand, so he's making global comedy. So not just funny to like a particular race, but he wants to be funny
To everybody.
everywhere, not just America, but other countries.
Kevin
So-
Hart,
But some of
That's
that
why-
shit is not
That's why
funny.
all his jokes sound like they're from sitcoms, because
No, but
sitcoms is that
shit
stuff
ain't
that
That's appeal.
other areas can understand. Like a lot of his jokes sound like he's coming out of a sitcom.
Okay, what you call it came out. Chris Tucker came out with one. It wasn't that funny.
yeah, that was.
Uh,
terrible.
I feel like Chris
If-
Tucker is a movie comedian. He's funny in movies.
No,
stand-up.
yeah, but no, what?
Oh,
No,
no,
but Chris,
his
no, but Chris
stand-up was
Tucker was
awesome.
bad. But you know what? Chris Tucker fell
Back in
off
the
because he
90s, he was
said,
funny as hell.
yeah, because he said that you know what? He didn't want his, he wanted to be a role model for his kids. I respect that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got Martin Lawrence came out with another one. I laughed for the first 5 minutes. I'm like, shit, man. Can I get some Tylenol PM? I need to
Well,
go
they're
to
all
fucking
in the
sleep.
same boat. Tucker, Lawrence, and Eddie Murphy are all in the same boat.
No, but Murphy can think about it. I think Murphy can get back because it's natural to him.
No, I mean he
It's
doesn't
natural.
want to go to like Eddie Murphy, Delirious, and Raw style having kids. He's already confirmed he can't do that no more.
Well, you can't. I can't, man. I don't give, man.
No,
Hey,
he's
son,
saying
your
because
daddy-
he has kids, he's not.
Man, I'm put this way, man. I'm so tired for that cop out. Hey, you know, Dad finna go cuss like a sailor. You know what? You know what?
But I mean,
It ain't nothing from you. You can
it's
do that. It's not
understandable,
enough.
though.
My son knows 100, and he knows me.
But
his
I
dad.
mean-
he
but
knows
I
the
mean-
difference between two, and he'll tell. I done heard his friends. I got his friends and subscribe. Hey, you're Jonathan, Dad. This and this and that. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, you sound cool. And I actually talked to him on it. I'm totally different people. You can break that off. You going on to put on a performance. When I get on YouTube, that's a performance.
But I mean,
That's
it's
not
still
me
kind
real
of,
life.
but it's still kind of hard to a kid when you're telling them don't do this, don't do that, having them go to church every Sunday, and you
I ain't
acting a
never told no
completely
kid not to
different
do nothing.
way.
I ain't never told no kid not to do nothing. I was a badass kid my goddamn self. Shit, I'm gonna think about this. When you do this, you're doing it for comedy to make people laugh. Do you think? Do you think how a lot of these comics do what they do? No, they don't. They
Like
don't do half the
like
shit they
like
do.
I understand what you're saying, but you're also trying to give this to a small child. They're not gonna comprehend all that at their ages. Like that's something that
My son
you should be
knows.
able to read the line as an
That's what.
adult.
That's why you fathers need to be fathers. And no, my son knows when I turn it to my son could be here right now, and he knows I'm here. Oh, that's Hunted right there. They ain't my dad. That's Hunted. He know I'm gonna say bitch, hoe, slut, all type of shit. But when I sit there, how you doing, son? This and that. I ain't gonna say it. He might get mad. Like, man, sit your ass down. I use universal cuss words. You know what I'm saying with the kids. I use universal cuss words. I ain't gonna call them motherfuckers and stuff like that. That's the difference as we think. But if I was a Chris Tucker now, hey son, this is me. I'm just a character. This is not me. This is not dad. You can break that off and be yourself.
But
It's
with
ways
Chris
that you can do
Tucker,
it.
the reason why he's not as funny as he used to be because he basically turned his life around. He's a religious guy. He can't say what he used to say back then because that would made him funny. He's
But
not
he
that kind
cuss
of comedian.
now. He still
Wait,
cussing
hold
and
on. Did
shit.
someone
Not like
really
he
just
used
say
to.
Jeff
Not
Dunham is
like
funny?
not like he used to.
Yeah, he did.
Not like he used to. Cause he used to be a cussing machine. Like there's comedians that can actually get away with being funny without even cussing, like Sinbad. I used to
No, see,
love
no.
Sinbad.
Oh, Sinbad is my one of my. That's my top five of all
He
time
doesn't
because
even
Yeah,
he make you laugh. It's my
he's a
top
funny
five of all
guy.
he's
time.
G-rated, but still funny.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I
he's top
love
five all
Sinbad.
time. To me, is
Like he's
that's a
my
comedian. That's a comedian right there because he, like you
Hey,
say, he
Bill
can
Cosby
make
stand
you.
up was fucking phenomenal
Yeah, yeah,
without cussing.
yeah.
uh,
And some people has that unique. They have that unique touch to make you do it.
the
A
reason
lot of
why I
people
love
don't.
The reason why like a lot of people our age like Sinbad because in the 90s he used to be in a lot of movies. He did a little stand up. He had TV shows. And he was just naturally funny without even cussing. That's what I loved about him.
And that's the other thing. Like Sinbad still refuses to do social media a whole lot, and he's just as popular, and he carries himself the same way. Like he's very active in the black community. He does comedy. He has his morals. He has his standards. He has lines he won't cross, and he won't change them for anybody or any amount of
He
money.
shouldn't
But
change.
see, but Sinbad came out and say, "Hey, I'm a preacher's son." But y'all talking to Hunted, and Hunted was a preacher's son too, and I cuss like a sailor. So, so it just it's you know what it's their talents, their unique talents. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
like
It's their talents.
Dave Chappelle, like he's funny with doing skits and funny stand up. That dude is a funny man.
Yeah, but some of David Chappelle's shit ain't funny to me.
See
Bro,
here,
I ain't
here,
gonna lie.
here,
All this
here's
shit ain't funny to me. All
here's
this shit
oh
why
ain't
my
funny to
god.
me.
here's
All
why
this shit ain't
I
funny. I put this way. I got a perfect example. I got a boy that loves what's that shit? Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, and all that. That shit is not funny to me, but it's funny to him. He loves that shit and he laughs and giggles. He used to sit there. I'm like, I go to his house, like, man, let's play some games. I gotta finish watching The Mask. Nigga, this shit ain't funny. Shit is dumb, but
here's
it
my
was
thing
funny
with
to him.
here's my thing with Dave Chappelle though. It's not just that he's funny, and now this, keep in mind this is my own personal opinion, but I respect what he does with the culture. And I'm not just talking about black culture, but I respect the fact that when it comes to politics and when it comes to stuff in real life, he can sit down and talk to people and they actually listen and respect his opinion. Like a lot of y'all might not take that seriously, but if you took like say Mike Epps, somebody that's only really like a hood type comedian, and he tried to talk to white people, are they really going to listen to any message or anything he's saying? Like the fact that Dave Chappelle can be funny, but then take the time to be serious about real stuff, and people respect him enough to listen and hear him out, is more important to me because it encompasses what comedy used to be back in the day. When you look at people like Richard Pryor, it wasn't just comedy; it was a movement with racial issues that black and whites had, and trying to fix that and making fun of it so it can change. And people loved him so much that they would actually try to hear him out on things like that. And Eddie Murphy and a lot of them back then did
Yeah,
those
Red
type of things.
Fox.
Like you don't have comedians a lot these days that can make you laugh and you respect enough to listen to the message. And Dave Chappelle has that feeling like a lot of those old comedians did. In fact, Richard Pryor literally said he gave the torch to Dave Chappelle in an interview. Richard
You talking
Pryor
about Dave?
himself.
Hang on, but you talking about a man that stole money and went off. I like James Chappelle, but he stole
That
money.
never happened. That don't talk about that African nonsense that didn't happen. Please don't tell
No,
me you
he
believe
stole
that.
money. He didn't respect this country. They gave him a shitload of money. Hell yeah, you need to be catering to somebody
They wanted
because
him to do
motherfuckers know
another
that you stole money.
Chappelle show
You
and he
stole
didn't
money.
do it. So I don't understand what you're talking
Well,
about.
you stole money. They paid you up front. You stole money
Yeah,
How do you
so
steal money? You're still not answering how that happened.
But he never
because they
accepted
gave you because you promised you was going to do this, and then all of a sudden you had a nervous breakdown. All of a sudden, you ain't no
He
nervous
didn't steal
goddamn
money. He did
breakdown.
He
two
didn't have no
seasons
nervous
and said he
breakdown.
didn't want to do a
You
third.
ain't had no damn nervous breakdown. You crack jokes for a living.
Nah,
Because
he
you
were.
crack joke for because you crack jokes for a living. You gonna make you have a
So
nervous
behind.
breakdown,
But see, that's where you're
man.
wrong. A lot of comedians, if you research them and pay attention, say they have messed up lives. So that's why they take stuff that's dark and try to make it funny. Even in Kevin Hart, he had his second show was called "Laugh at My Pain," and he was talking about his crackhead dad and all the stuff he went
And that
through.
was
Like
fun.
he tried to make it funny, but those are really messed up things. Like I'm sorry, 100, but you're not a human being if you say that messed up stuff happened to people and that's not something to be psychologically wrong. I
No, I
mean, if
put
they
this way:
choose to be
if you
funny
can
and
get
change it, that's
your
all
ass on
right.
the
But that's
stage,
straight
hang on.
disrespect.
If you can get your ass on the stage and you can go sit there and take money, come on. We talking about psychological. Psychological. You took that money, and then you all of a sudden
He only had to do
disappear.
2 seasons. He refused to do the third. He didn't take the money for the third season. That's why I'm
No, they
asking,
paid him
how
up
did he steal
front.
money?
They paid him up front.
For the first 2 seasons, not the third. I have the original
Man,
DVDs with the documentary.
man, you
So
took the
where is the
money up
stolen
front.
money?
But my thing is, why all of a sudden get off the grid? Why all of a sudden you got a conscience now? You did 2 seasons. Why you got a conscience now?
It's a lot
Answer that
of
question.
dark. It's a lot of dark stuff that's
If he
going on.
didn't want to take the money to do the
Hold on,
job,
hold
I
on,
don't see the
hold on,
problem
hold on,
with that.
hold
He
on.
stood to his
Hold on.
standards.
If y'all do y'all research and y'all study on what's going on behind closed doors in Hollywood, it's a satanic shit that's going on. That's one of the main reasons why he didn't have a nervous breakdown. He was getting away from a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit that was going on inside the industry.
Exactly.
Comedy
So,
Eddie
Central.
Murphy and them all talk about that stuff too.
why do you think that not Kevin Hart, why do you think Cat Williams got out? Because he refused to take the oath of
Man,
joining the
Cat Williams got
Illuminati.
out because Cat Williams like to do all type of fucking drugs and all type of
No,
shit.
it's not.
Cat, no.
Got his head
That's
skipped
what
by a
it means to
kid.
me.
Cat don't. No, Cat.
Okay,
That's the
it's
worst
not me.
example. You could have used Richard
No,
Pryor. You know,
Okay.
Okay,
Cat
for once
messed
I
up.
agree with
Hold on.
for once I agree with 100. I mean, Cap Williams' manager was Suge Knight. That's where he first screwed up. When you signed to Death Row, your career is over.
I'm not saying Cat Williams didn't fuck up, but it's a lot of dark shit that a lot of these comedians or a lot of these actors, whatever, inside of Hollywood, they bring out to the table. They say it indirectly, so so that the people won't, I guess see him as breaking the oath. That's what they calling it. If you are into the Illuminati stuff, like there's a lot of stuff that you need to do. You need to do your research because there's a lot of stuff that I see in music videos and movies and commercials that's very satanic. And Disney and Nickelodeon, like it is everywhere.
And
But real,
that's all
but
good
real,
too.
you got, but
Because
real,
I
you got
watch a
a,
lot of
but
celebrity
real, you don't,
interviews.
you got a choice.
If y'all notice,
But real, don't you got a choice? Hang on,
no,
don't you got
do
a
have a
choice?
choice, but
Don't you
lot
got
of
a
these
choice?
people-
So you saying, thing about it is, I'm not saying
once you sign your
you
name
got.
at
I'm
the
talking
line.
about it as business.
Yeah.
If you're gonna, if you decide to break off your contract, I have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I actually, to me, I don't believe in no fucking Illuminati. I don't believe in no Illuminati. I just think it is. I'm thinking. You know what? I think the Illuminati. I think the Illuminati is. This is what I think the Illuminati is. A bunch of followers.
If y'all listen to what they say, like Cat Williams, he's not afraid to come out and say he never joined the Illuminati. He never did, but he has a big mouth
and he exposed them. And why do you think the mainstream media has
Man,
been
ain't no goddamn shit.
See-
There's no goddamn Illuminati. I'm so tired of hearing that shit.
see,
Ain't
he-
no Illuminati.
You gotta get crazy.
It's a
with
bunch of.
Illuminati.
In that case, is it
you know
kinda
what?
strange?
You know what? Guess what? Illuminati is? It's a game. Illuminati is a game. You know what I'm saying? If you get part of this game, I guarantee you make some money.
It is
Look,
a game.
look,
and it's-
look, check
make
this
some
out.
money.
They're secret.
I'm not saying the Illuminati
This-
is real, but I am
this
saying
ain't.
that Hollywood tries to force people to do things. I'm not saying the Illuminati is real. All I'm saying is Hollywood does try to force people to do things. Because Dave even talked about that. They wanted him to do the whole Martin and Eddie Murphy bit, like wearing a dress, and he's like, "No, that's not me."
If it
And
was a so okay,
a
if it,
part-
I put it this way, if it was so much of a Illuminati, why it wouldn't be no democracy if it was a fucking Illuminati.
At the same
Everything
time,
that you will see,
you
stuff.
actually agree with me, 100, because you were saying all these actors have stress and stuff, but they can choose to get out. Dave
And it kinda-
Chappelle
and
did
it
that
kinda
and got
funny-
out. He did
It's
exactly
kinda
what you
funny,
said.
like over the years, like for decades, and it's kind of funny, like all these celebrities always dying of drug overdose. By their
No,
doctor. It's
because
kinda
because
funny.
you know what that
That
no
they
because that's in their society. They can get away with shit. Think if I was a celebrity, I could go
And it's
fuck
kinda
around and
funny
run over a
that
police officer.
all of a
I
sudden
got the
down
money.
a
I can
date.
get away with it. I'm gonna start thinking about it. I have public opinion
Okay,
towards me.
explain Eazy's death. How the hell he has HIV?
Easy had man. Easy was fucking bitches, man. I live out here, man. Easy was
You ain't
fucking
went out of
hoes
Raw
and no,
Dog.
wasn't with
So
man.
how-
Raw
so
dog was
how-
a never.
How a person has HIV? Well, he didn't know he had HIV. It just turned full blown AIDS. He didn't know anything about it, and all of a sudden he's dead.
And no, you know why he's
That's
dead?
not
Because
Illuminati.
hang on,
That's
hang
called
on.
living in
Now,
a ghetto black community and not
yeah,
having
and
money
I'm gonna tell you like, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I got it. Now I'm gonna say something personal that nobody don't know. My old lady mom, this came over colon cancer, right? We just found out a year and a half ago. You guess why? She was in denial because she didn't think nothing was wrong with her. Think about it. The doctor said, well, she would have went to her a year. They actually said this. If you didn't come within a month ahead of time, you be dead. And within 6 months. Now, Easy might knew something was going on with him. He didn't want to say nothing. He's Easy E. A lot of people are in denial with their medical condition.
It's true.
Y'all got a lot to
They're in
read.
denial.
Y'all
They're
got-
really
y'all
in
gotta
denial.
Y'all got to learn the history of it.
See,
not
see,
always the
Man,
Illuminati.
Here's the thing. Like, I agree with both of y'all. Like, I agree Hollywood tries to control people's lives, but I don't believe in the Illuminati. Like, I mean,
Oh,
there
yeah.
is 1% of rich people that run this country. That's true. But to say the Illuminati is their name is not true.
I'll put it this way. If Rick Ross was part of the Illuminati, why the fuck he getting sued every 5 minutes? If motherfucking 50 Cent is part of the Illuminati, why he filing for bankruptcy?
I hate to sound racist, but honestly, like, black people aren't part of the 1% because rich people alienate themselves into old money and new money. And you have to be old money, which means it's a heritage from your grandfather to your grandfather to your grandfather to be 1%. So if you become rich and you're new money, they don't consider you the 1%, which means considering our history as African Americans, there's no way there's an African American that's part of the 1%.
I just think y'all need to dig up y'all history because it's a lot of shit that they don't want y'all to know. And I'm just being honest.
Hey, real, can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you one secret? One secret. And I say this to my boy because you sound like my man Tex, and we argue about this every night. Just because you read, just because you read something, don't mean you got to believe it. Just because it sound good, just because it sound good, just because it sound good, a lot of stuff we read sometime is we want to believe it. We really do want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's not for us to believe. It's like I'll put it this way. How many times people research for cure of this and cure of that, and somebody out of the blue, that this person got this and this and that and cure it just like that.
Did y'all know that they shot the doctors and killed them? Well, actually, it came up missing because they found the cure to HIV and cancer.
Man, the cure been out for cancer and motherfucking HIV for fucking years. You gotta understand this.
What? Okay.
It's called money. It's called. So if I got the cure, if I got the cure for AIDS, right? I got the cure for AIDS and HIV and cancer. I got the cure.
So why are they sweeping that under the table? Why is that not mainstream?
Because it's money. You gotta have money to pay for your life. It's a business.
Yes, yeah, I know that's a business. I know that's a
So
business.
you can't say it's Illuminati because I can have it. I'm put this way: I can have the cure, and if I'm a low and I ain't with the people, you gotta say a lot of these people. A lot of the world is stingy. A lot of people don't care about nobody. But if somebody say, "Hey, you know what? I know you got the cure for cancer. I got the cure for cancer. I will give you $30 million a year, not to say nothing, and then I give you residuals off of anything I sell." You think nobody wouldn't take you? You wouldn't take that deal?
No, I understand. No,
Okay, so I'm gonna put this one out loud. Everyone that's in the podcast group can talk about it. All right, so I was saying to Cloud, he said you're ignorant. He said there are black people in the 1%. There are black people that are rich, but technically, by a textbook standpoint, being in the 1% means that you're owed money, like it's inheritance money, not somebody that got rich with their job and got money later. I'm not saying there aren't any black people that are not rich. They are rich, but they're characterized as new money. Old money means that it's passed from your grandfather to your father, blah, 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 that old inheritance. Also, yeah, I know Trump funded his own campaign. I'm not stupid. But most people, if you look out the years of the history books, get funded by big businesses for their presidencies and campaigns. So that's not often that a lot of people do that. So if you want to make me sound stupid, you can do your research. I
Hey,
know
no,
Big
hey,
Pooh is trying to like pump you up because you think it's funny you trying to clown me, but you sound
nah,
stupid if you don't know
but
that
no,
much information.
but retro. You got to say this. It ain't about rich. Are you wealthy? And I heard that from a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Are you wealthy? Thing about wealthy is your kids, grandkids, kids
All right, I'm gonna
have
go. I
something.
gotta go. I gotta go get some food, man. It was nice
all right,
talking to you
we're
guys,
about
though.
this up. About to wrap this up.
Yeah, man, we're gonna
We
get
got
out
off
myself.
topic again. I didn't think it was gonna get this deep in this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, like I say,
Hold
man,
on.
like, you know, we got our own differences on this, but I did a lot of research, like years of research since 2007. I know enough to know what's going on in this game, and you're right, it is a game, you know. But you know, all I gotta say is do your research, just read and look up old footage, look up videos. I look up everything, and just look out, you know, look how a lot of these people, these actors and comedians, how they acting like they trying to say something, but they can't because they're under control. But it's a lot of stuff you probably, you know, I might sound crazy, you probably won't believe me, but I got over about 7-8 years of research, and I know exactly what's going on, you know. But yeah, man, I guess it's gonna wrap this bad boy up, man.
You ain't you don't believe in aliens, do you? You ain't like next gen. You believe in aliens?
I never said that.
You don't believe in aliens, right?
But
That's
man,
another podcast.
this this was a interesting podcast, man. I did not think it was gonna get that deep, dude. Like, damn, talking about the debates not only on video games, but some Illuminati shit. But man, this is one of the podcasts to remember. This was a hell of a show, man. This was a good show, man. And the people that's in the chat, man, I really appreciate y'all feedback because the chat was booming. Y'all was being very active in the chat. I really appreciate all y'all that's supporting this channel, supporting the podcast and everything. This was a special podcast. I don't normally do two podcasts a week unless there's like a special gaming event, and that's what happened, you know, yesterday, the video game, you know, Game of the Year awards. But yeah, man, this god dang, I'm out of breath, man. This was a long one. But yeah, man, I guess that about wraps it up and everything.
One quick disclaimer. Though I may sound heated, I just love debates and I love arguing. That's my little nigger side to me. So no one take offense to it. I just love a good debate, and if you challenge me, I'm gonna fight you until you admit I won. Just know that. So don't take it personal if I raise my voice or got a little aggressive. That's when I do when I debate.
You wasn't
Just
the
a
only
quick
one that raised
disclaimer.
the voice, man. We was all talking over each other, man. It's all good, man. Like I said, man, I really appreciate everybody coming through. We've been going. We went so long. 2 people had already dropped out and everything. But yeah, let's go and get into our outros, man. Let's go and start with you, Alex.
All right. What's going on, everyone? Actives in here. This took a weird turn, but I'm tired. I want to go eat dinner. So goodbye.
Dinner. Oh damn, late.
No, it's 99:25 for me and him. Shit.
Oh, I forgot about that. Still late.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to eat because this podcast is like 4 hours.
I'm not 2.5. But yeah, that's all you got on that, Alex.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
All right, let's go with you, Gamer Nick.
All right, this is Nick from Gamer Nick Incorporated. Much like the Game Awards, this podcast ended up being a complete disaster. And honestly, I just woke up because I think I drifted off like half an hour there. Anyway,
Damn, it's like
it was a long
that.
day. It was a
All
long
right,
day.
that's all good. That's all good.
But don't worry about it, guys. We're all still friends here. We had some argue. It was all good fun.
fuck that. Fuck all y'all.
Now we're all gonna go off and make videos like because they're mad at each other and be like talking shit about each other.
Go to find the car.
This is it. This is the last Real Gamer podcast. We're all done here. We're going on.
So very nice. All right. Appreciate you, man.
I'll see you guys next time.
All right, let's go with you, honey.
Y'all, man, this is 100 from Intermediate Gaming, man. I like to kick it out because you know what? I like these brothers. You know, they like to argue, fuss, and fight. Man, we need to get a Twitch thing. Somebody twitching, we do the same thing while we gaming. I've been saying that shit, but nobody want to adapt to it. But you know what? We don't take nothing personal. This shit is just laughing giggles, and you know what? Tell your mama I said hi.
Oh damn. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, man. All right, last but not least, gotta go with you, Retro Bro.
What's up, YouTube? Retro Bro here. Had a lot of fun tonight. About to finish this beer and try to catch me a cab to Wendy's because I'm getting hungry too.
A cab to Wendy's?
I can't
cab?
Yeah, Retro. He's living that peasantry life, man.
No, but I hang on, a cab? Man,
I live
it's
in New
48
York.
it's-
Cabs.
Yeah, but
He
it's
doesn't have
48
a car,
degrees in
he's gotta
here.
save all
Don't
that
you
money
don't?
for the steam sales.
Yeah, but don't you? Can you order some food in? You don't want to order no Papa John's or nothing like that. Why you want to go out in the cold in the cab? To
Oh yeah,
Wendy's?
Wendy's.
New York. Yeah, it's cold up there now.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
it's
48
here.
It's 48 tonight.
Oh, it's 48 here, and I got a big ass sweater on. I'm still cold, and I've been
Yeah, it's
drinking
in
for
the
the last
40s too.
hour.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck this shit. I order in. I'm not going out. I'm supposed to go to Costco. And I'm like, fuck Costco. I do it in the morning. And you talking about taking a cab? You
Hey, that brother's
you the
hungry, man.
man.
You gotta eat.
Man, you better learn how to cook, man. Man, we
I
gonna get you
do.
a
I do cook. I just don't
matter
feel
of
like
fact,
doing it right
I'm gonna
now.
order you. Matter of fact, I was watching the No. I'm gonna order you a meal. I'm gonna order you 6 meals on me for Christmas.
All right, man. I really appreciate you, Retro Bro. And like I said, man, we didn't take none of this shit personal. You know, it might sound like we was arguing and fighting with each other, but nah, it's all in the good sake of fun, man. We enjoy each other's company, man. This is what I want. I want a little debates, man, because it keeps y'all coming back. You know, y'all little subscribers of mine or subscribers or you know, these other individuals that's in this podcast, man. Like I said, I really appreciate y'all supporting everything, and we will see y'all on the next one. Take it easy. Peace out.